Hello. Hello, look at this. Oh wait, I don't need a mic. Sorry for the surreal settings here. Okay. This is because I was traveling. You know what? I like this look. This can show you how this is the real life of a streamer. You know what I realized is that last week, the microphone settings were potentially weird because I was on the road and I didn't have my good microphone and all that. So this is now you can see all the tools on the door, and this curtain was set up because I had to do a self tape right before we left for New York. So oh wait, let me make sure my back blaze doesn't kick in. I'm backed up as of today at 4 a.m. So I don't think the back blaze will start again. I believe I have it scheduled to never. Yeah, okay, it never turns on. There we go. Backblaze disabled. We're about to start the game. We've got a couple of brand new players, so we won't be doing any World Cup shit. We'll be doing some Trouble Brewing to start. And let me just see if we've got our people in the seats. We're waiting on one more. So anyway, how are you doing? If you're coming in live, this is the new Panopticon view of me. If you missed Blood on the Clock Tower live at Dynasty Typewriter this past Saturday, I believe you can still go to dynasty.tv and get a copy of the live stream. And it was a delightful show. I think I did a good job. People seem to think I did a good job and that the games were very fun. The games were, hey Louisa, hey Adam, Doug Hill, hello, live from a shoe closet, Lawless One. Yeah, World Cup's stressful. This is nice and easy. You can still see the live stream. We had Sam Reich, we had Meredith Hackman from Noobs, who you know very well. We had Abria Iyengar. We had Zach Kornfeld from the Try Guys, and we had Iffy Wadaway. And it was a very fun game, some very fun moments. So yeah, let me just check. Are we ready to start? Oh, our other player is here. So I think that means we're good to start. Let me just tell my other player that maybe they will travel. You can travel, I just texted somebody. We're going to kill this slot, and we're going to run Trouble Brewing. And let's go meet the players. Also, please let me know in the stream any audio issues once I have the game in. Because like I was away, now I'm back at my home settings, so audio balance, please let me know. I've also, yeah, anyway. What else? Okay, I have Vegas Clock Tower Con is October 24th through 26th. I will be there. If all things work out, I will be in Boston in October and November doing my show Sardines at the Huntington Theater, and because of that and another project in LA, I have asked for the week off. So I'm taking a week off from my theater run to go to Vegas Clock Tower Con and do another project, but still. So I will see you there. I have my badge already, and I haven't. I think they're going to get the hotel for me, hopefully. And then I just got, most of the time I take a Spirit airplane from Burbank to Vegas. What else we got? Hello, Moss. Nice to see you live. Yes, there were some fun secrets. Oh, fun secrets at the Clock Tower live show. My general experience was it was really fun, but I had a lot of moving parts in my head. I have so much respect for John Gracie for hosting that show because you have to have so many things running in your mind at the same time. And so I knew I forgot stuff. Like at the end of the show, they were like, "You haven't asked Abria's secret." And I was like, "Oh yeah. I haven't gotten everyone's secrets." Anyway, do we know of any teacher-specific Blood on the Clock Tower groups? I'm not sure what that means. Education adjacent. Hello, Sheepbeard. Hello, Doug. I play with some education puzzle person. I'm no help. Okay, so does that mean like? I actually don't know what you mean, Mal. So maybe you could clarify. Okay. I think we're ready to start. Let's go meet our pals. We'll have a 9-player game. There we are.
For watchers
Hello,
on the stream, so if
everybody.
you
I
want
am
to leave
here.
the seal on.
No,
Yeah.
well, we'd have to sign some sort of contract.
I am here now. Chat is with us. Please welcome to the game Garrett and Distin, who are new to the circle. Hilarious, wonderful people that we are going to introduce Blood on the Clock Tower to. And Allie's back after a while. Haven't seen Allie in a while. Welcome back, Allie.
Yes. I've decided to prioritize Clock Tower over my job.
That's very
Wise.
very wise, I think. Let's see what else. Oop. Oh, I'm just stretching my face to be very wide. We don't want that.
I want it.
This is, I mean, do people want to take a master class from me on running OBS? I think I'd be ready to teach it.
Yeah. That's why people tune into this stream.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah. Also, Brockwell from the chat says, hope everybody has fun.
Hey, Rocco.
Okay. So, Garrett and Distin, you've been playing some games, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm pretty familiar with the app. I think.
Okay, awesome. And Garrett, you have played Werewolf Mafia. Did you play with that in that Smosh game of Clock Tower?
No.
Okay.
No, but Mikey gave me a rundown here.
Okay. And you've played Werewolf before.
Yeah, I've played Werewolf. I've played Resistance. I've played, similar games.
Okay. Wonderful. I'm going to go into a room and assemble our characters. We're going to play Trouble Brewing, which is the beginner script. Although it gets impossible. Like, I don't know why actually we call it the beginner script, because it's still impossible to solve. All right, I'll see y'all in a little bit. We'll have a 9-player game. All right, let's put some characters in the bag. Let's shuffle. Let's do World Cup. 1. This would be the World Cup setup. Yeah. Is Distin or Garrett going to automatically pull Demon? Let's look at our World Cup setup. This isn't bad, really. I like this. And just to be World Cup-y, we'll give the next 3 that I saw. I can't remember. As investigator. These would be the next 3 as bluffs. Just like World Cup the whole thing. Any issues with that? We have 2 top 4s. We've got the Virgin, we've got the Monk, Slayer, Empath. We've got a lot of opportunities for a quick game. But we've got the Monk for protection. We've got Fortune Teller for complicated bluffing. Let's run this. I love it. Okay, which newbie is going to become the demon? Rick, who's not really a newbie, but pretty still relatively new. All right. So, there's no investigator. The washerwoman is going to see. Let's have Allie, the washerwoman. Drunk Virgin is possible. I like that. Or there are no real empaths. I like Drunk Virgin. I don't think I've ever run this, but let's have Joe see the drunk. And we'll have Joe see the... Or do we want to make Joe the drunk? Let's do that. Wait, wait a minute. No. Yeah, well, actually, let's do this. We're going to make... No, I agree with you, actually. I was thinking, like, it'd be fun if the Virgin didn't go off and then we pointed a drunk librarian at them, but there's always the possibility the Virgin does go off, so let's actually have Joe see them. I know. I like that idea, but I want to just... Basically, I'm trying to, like, hamstring 2 of the more experienced players in the game. And we'll have Joe see the empath as the drunk. The empath is real, everyone. And Allie, I'd like to see... let's have Allie see the monk and see if we can get a confirmation going. How's this? This gives them no reason for Joseph to be spoken to early. This gives him a little time to find a bluff. I think this is pretty good. Empath's going to get a 0. All right. I love this. If I hit backspace, do I leave this room?
2 is imp
Hey.
and 3 is empath.
I just
Oh.
discovered something. If you're in one of the special rooms, you can also hit backspace to come back to Town Square. Welcome, everybody. You should have a roll. I think we can start the game by everyone going to sleep. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, Jeff.
Okay, let's do some chatting.
Hey.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's funny because I was just saying how the new player usually gets the demon, and so I was like, Garrett, you're definitely going to be the demon,
Uh-huh.
and yet here I am.
Yeah. How many games have you played now?
75.
Whoa. Okay, you played a lot.
Yeah.
First, let me give you your bluffs.
Okay.
They are Fortune Teller, Raven Keeper, and Investigator.
Okay, investigator, Raven Keeper, Fortune Teller.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
And your minion is Joseph.
Awesome.
The one
Oh, I
that's
love
the
that.
one that's across from you, not
Yeah,
Joe
yeah,
number
yeah.
2 below you. Yep. Oh, by the way, since you're the imp, what would you like to plug? You have any comedy shows coming up?
Yeah. Let's see. Actually, tomorrow I'm going to be in Fresno, California.
Whoa.
Because I'm, really on the upswing. Then I'll be in Sacramento, and then I'm doing Don't Tell Comedy in San Luis Obispo the next day. Follow me at Who's Rick Storer for all of my fun shenanigans.
What? Love it. Great. All right. Good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah. Go check Rick out in Sacramento. Trying to get Joseph. We'll uncheck the minion info. Okay, people don't want to talk to me. I can't really continue until I talk to this poisoner, is the problem. If the minion was something else, I could. Hello.
Hello.
I guess I have to knock 3 times to get Joseph's attention.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even see it.
First, I want to let you know that your demon is Rick, across the circle from you.
Okie dokie.
Okay. And would you like to pick someone to poison?
Oh, I guess I should probably poison. We'll start with Meredith.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Oh, boy. All right. It's going to bolster this drunk claim. So Meredith's going to get a 1. That's the most useful poison, I think. F. Yep. So let's talk to Allie. You know, there's the oh, hello.
Hi, sorry.
No worries. You are the washerwoman.
Yes.
I'll let you know that you have seen a monk.
Oh, I've seen a monk?
Yes. And it's either Garrett or it's Barry.
Garrett or Barry?
One of them is
Okay.
the monk.
Okay.
Right. Good luck.
Thank you.
I have this mouse issue that I've had pretty much ever since I got this computer. I can't remember, but like, yeah, I don't think y'all can see it, but it flickers between. It's when you see these like tokens and stuff like flashing like crazy, and I have unplugged the mouse. I've like done so many things to try to figure out I've uninstalled applications, and I know this is not a good reason to get a new computer, but I'm like, I almost want to get a new computer because this one thing bothers me so much. It's more that it's just annoying. Not a good reason. Hello, Joe.
Oh,
You're the librarian. Oh, but you want to do a quick plug for Vegas?
wow. Yes. After everybody gets done at Final 3 this week, think about coming in October to Vegas because we're going to be hanging out doing some Clock Tower on the 24th through the 26th.
How many games can we run at the same time?
At the same time,
Or like in their rooms have games have their own room, I guess is my question.
we're going to have a mixture. Last year, there was some feedback that although the individual rooms were great, it kind of did not feel like a convention where there's a lot of people coming together type feel, kind of like that group atmosphere. So we have 17 individual rooms, and then we have a pavilion area. If you remember, Chris, where the hot games were in Dice Tower.
Yeah, that's gigantic.
But it breaks off into smaller rooms, and those rooms will have like 2 to 3 circles in them.
Wow. That's amazing. Okay. Wait, let me give you some info. Also, let's make sure we have Feed the Kraken there so I can play it with somebody.
Oh, definitely. We can pull that from the library. We will have the Dice Tower, part of the Dice Tower library there.
Wait, is it in Vegas? The Dice Tower library?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why I thought they like drove it from Florida or something.
Dice Tower West is a kind of like collaboration between people that used to run MeepleCon and Dice Tower.
Oh, okay, cool. That library was great. You, as the librarian, you learn that either Meredith or Mikey B is the drunk.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Cool, thanks. I had no idea. The library at DTW is insane. I have a Mac. This is my mouse, Logitech, but I'm saying this occurs even with just the trackpad. Okay, let's talk to Meredith. Hello.
Oh, hi there.
What number would you like to get?
I guess. 1.
That's what you got. Good call. One of
I
your
didn't like the way
neighbors-
you delivered that information.
No, I mean, I just want to see if you were gonna call the actual number.
Okay,
All right.
cool.
All
Thanks.
right, good
Bye.
luck. Bye. Hello, Andy. Welcome to the stream. Marshall, I will see you in just a bit at Final 3 Con. Stephen, I assume you are in Scotland. All right.
I thought that was pretty tame.
That reminds me of that. I think you should. It was that. I think you should leave sketch where they're like out eating with these piss bags.
Yeah.
Good morning, piss bags. The game has started. I have been killed. You have
No.
various amounts of information. You have a couple minutes to go chat with people. Enjoy, and I'll call you back in just a bit. Goodbye.
All right. Oh. Alrighty.
Bam, bam.
Who
I
should I
Forget how to invite people to
follow?
chats. Barry, would you like to chat?
Oh yeah.
I'm down for 3s, 2s.
Okay.
You know.
Let's do 3s if you don't mind.
Okay. Sounds good.
I can tell you I'm the Raven, the Mare, or the Recluse.
Okay.
Raven.
I'll use one of those as well. I am either the Raven Keeper, the Fortune Teller, or the Undertaker.
Okay.
But if you nominate me and you die, then it's Meredith.
Okay. I mean, I'll be happy to do so.
Yeah. I mean, I might try and convince other people to do it too, just to confirm me, but
Yeah.
I mean, what are you?
Well, I'm only going to give you as much information as you give me. So I'm happy to tell you who I am, which may or may not be a lie. But that means
right.
you are, which may or may not be a lie.
Okay. I mean, I don't know you well enough yet
Oh,
to
Garrett.
trust you. Well, I mean, like, I'm just saying, I'll tell you now, I'm good.
Okay.
I am team good.
You are team good, but you won't tell me any like your
Recluse.
No.
You saw an outsider.
I saw something else. No, not an outsider. But
Okay,
it was
fine.
between you and someone else. So now I'm just going to go see what they say to check
Ah,
my info to
interesting.
see if I'm drunk.
Cool. Well, if you saw a minion, that obviously makes sense with me. If I'm
Yes,
fine with
being
that,
the
but
close.
I'm perfectly happy to die if you would want. Yeah, cool. All right. Hey, Chris, I told Ali I'm the recluse, and Ali told me she's a top 4.
Yes, I'm looking for a virgin in the game.
Ain't we all? Good luck.
Cool. Look, I'm either the Raven Keeper, monk, or soldier.
Nice.
And what about you?
I am the mayor, the soldier, or the monk. Also.
Hi.
Do you want to do 3s?
Sure.
I'll tell you I'm either the Raven Keeper, the Mayor, or the Recluse.
Okay. Great. I will tell you I am either the washerwoman, the librarian, or the chef.
Let's see. Do you run any in-person games? I do. I run a lot of in-person games. How much time do you give people to chat? Does it differ if people get up and move around versus if people almost always get up and move around in the real game? I was once told by Ed from TPI to try to have them have at most 2 conversations. So you tend to run shorter days online because online people can crank out like 7 or like 5 private chats and come away with 5 claims already, right? You know what I mean? Like, so you kind of don't want them to be able to have so much info. I feel sometimes online the games get more mechanical because people just go around collecting info, which is why I'm going to end the day right now.
Come on, people.
Double dong. Joseph loves a double dong.
I'll take as many dongs as I can get.
My grandmother knitted that on a throw pillow.
All right, welcome back to town. Welcome back to town. Rick White from chat says it's nice to see Garrett. Miss him on Smosh.
Thank you, Rick.
Welcome back.
And I'm sorry, I clicked I don't know what happened.
Oh, it's all good.
Welcome back to town. Feel free to chat a little bit. Nominations are not open yet.
Cool.
Just wondering
anybody.
I was just gonna see if anybody was a virgin in the game.
So rude, Ali.
I know. I did promise I was gonna work on
In
this.
front of all these streamers?
Ali, does that mean that you're a first night information person who is happy to die to help confirm a virgin? Interesting.
I mean, I would love to not just we can kill me regardless, but I'm mostly would love to die by nominating a virgin.
Yeah. I will say that I've currently heard of a librarian who has seen a drunk virgin.
Oh.
Ooh. You mean they've seen a drunk and one of them is the virgin?
Yeah. So there's a possibility that we have a drunk virgin.
So is it worth?
So is it
talking
worth
them?
testing that or not?
Yeah, I would think so.
Well, if they're the drunk, then
It
But
wouldn't
it won't
say,
work.
but we've confirmed that person is the virgin separately because they would tell you.
Or the person who's claiming virgin mightn't be the drunk. It might be the other half of
I
the
see.
librarian's ping.
Okay.
I don't see what the
Yeah.
harm is in nominating them. I mean, worst case scenario, we just think Ali's evil, which we do anyway. Right?
Meredith. Oh.
Garrett, do you know what we were talking about with this virgin?
I mean, I saw the little bit. I read about the virgin just now on the character sheet, but you lost me with the drunk part.
So if they're drunk, their ability won't work. So sometimes
okay.
a good player who's used up their ability, like the ones who learn stuff on night 1, look for the virgin to nominate to confirm that they're a townsfolk, because if they are, they'll die to the virgin. But if the virgin's the drunk, then they won't die, and we'll all be left there confused.
But it's a moot point because Ali's not here anymore.
I've heard of at least one outsider who isn't the drunk.
Interesting.
So we should have 2 outsiders in this 9-player game, unless there's a Baron, in which case we'll have 4.
Chat asks, is this Garrett's actual first game?
Yes, this is my actual first game.
Wonderful.
No better way to learn.
Well, I apologize.
Let's get him.
Any questions for me?
I will say nominations are open.
So, I would like to suggest, Ali, as far as I know, I'm the virgin, so would you like to nominate me?
I would really love to. I was also just wondering if the librarian was one of the potential drunk people.
No.
Just you.
Me
Okay.
and somebody else who's not you.
Who's not me. I would like to nominate Mikey B in case he's not drunk.
Okay. Allie nominates Mikey B. Allie is immediately going to tell us why.
Cool.
Mikey's a virgin.
Oh, also Mark Z says hi to Allie and Meredith, and
Hi.
just taking a quick
Hi.
peek. Go ahead, Allie. Anything else to add?
Glad you hate everybody else, Marcy.
Well, now I'm concerned because I didn't automatically die, so maybe Mikey is a virgin, maybe Mikey's drunk, maybe Mikey's lying. But either way, this felt like the right nomination to make.
Okay.
And I stand by it.
Mikey, response?
This makes me think that I'm probably the drunk because Ali was happy to nominate me, knowing that she might die as a result, and she was happy to nominate a virgin before she knew the possibility of that not working as well. So that makes me think that Ali is good. I'm just for drunk. If people want to execute me, in case further down the line people start to doubt whether or not that's the case and I'm actually evil, I'm also very happy to die because my virgin ability would not work anyway, even if Ali was evil, because I've already been nominated once. So, I would suggest that we vote for this.
Okay. Distant, I would just want to make sure you're here for the vote.
I'm here.
Okay, cool. You need 5 votes. It's going to start right now.
If you want to put a hand up, you press the space bar. But I don't think I want to execute Mikey.
Yeah, I feel like this makes me think he's good, but I'm still down to execute him from some info I got.
5 is enough. Any
I'm
other
happy to be
nominations?
executed. I know that I come across as evil. It's the English accent.
This is the least evil I've ever thought you were.
Well, it's also because you go like this a lot in your camera. Any other nominations?
I don't love killing good people. Everyone has different opinions, but I'm like, if we think he's good, we might want to keep the extra good votes alive as long as we can.
Yeah.
Kill all the good people.
Yes.
I'd like to nominate Garrett.
Okay. Tell us why, Meredith.
Welcome to the game, Garrett.
Thank you.
Meredith walked up to you in the schoolyard and kicked your books out of your hand.
Yeah.
A really high kick.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would want to nominate me, but
Oh, I'm about to tell you, Garrett. So strap in.
okay.
Garrett is pretty much the only person I talked to today. I spoke to Joseph very briefly. Talked to Garrett for a long time. Lovely person, like on a personal level. But it's your first game, so obviously we're already suspicious of you. And I did have someone confide in me that they were suspicious of you because of information they had, and I am presenting that for them so they don't need to do it themselves.
Okay. Garrett, what's your defense?
I don't see who would confide in you on this, because all the conversations that I've had so far, I mean, people have, I don't know. I think I'm starting to see who's on Team Good with me, but I thought it was you. I don't know.
Okay. You need 5 votes to tie. Just a reminder that if there's a tie, neither player will be executed. So 5 votes to tie. 6 would execute Garrett instead of Mikey B. Starting with Joseph.
I'll vote on it. I think I'm down to do this tomorrow more than today.
Quite right, Garrett. Who would trust Meredith?
I mean, on this stream, new players are evil so much. Like,
I'm going to count from 10, unless I hear another nomination. 10.
Wait, did we want to tie it, or we want to have Mikey B die?
No, I'm happy to die.
Yeah.
It removes this world where there's a possibility that I'm evil,
2,
and that's why
I don't want
one.
to kill Mike. He's so excited to die.
Why are you happy to die?
Mikey
I
B,
don't
you are brought to the
understand why you're
center
happy to
of
die.
town. Mikey, how would you like to die?
in a in a maelstrom of confusion.
Oh.
Emphasis
Well,
on
that's
nail.
pretty much what the town's in right now. So you are executed and you die, and the game continues. Everybody go to sleep. Thought of
Mikey,
making
can I-
a male pun there, but I couldn't. All right.
Yeah. Joseph snuck one in quickly.
All right. Oh, I don't need first night. I need other nights. Let's talk to Joseph.
That was
Okay,
because
thank you.
Hello.
Hello. I should have made you try 3 times.
Who would you like to poison?
I think I'm gonna go for Joe number 2 today.
Okay, thank you very
I
much.
have no idea what anybody is. I sat in town and nobody ever requested chat for me, so I was like, "Dee, dee, dee, dee."
All right, good choice. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk to Garrett. Garrett might not know how to accept this chat. Let's try again. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, you survived one day. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Um,
I'm so turned around now.
Now you get to pick a player, and if the demon attacks them, they will not die tonight.
I'm gonna go with Allie.
Gonna go with Allie. Very good. What do you think Allie is? Did you talk to her? Let's see.
You think
Ooh.
the water woman?
Okay, very good. Okay, you pick Allie. Good choice. You can hit
I
backspace
think.
now,
We'll see.
and you'll leave
Okay,
this chat.
I should hurry back there because they're probably trying to talk to me right now.
Okay. I missed the washerwoman confirm. I guess it happened when we weren't looking. I saw Allie talking to Barry, but I didn't see the confirm. Hello.
Hey. Okay.
Who'd you like to attack?
So, Joe said that he might be the soldier, and I kind of want to test that just because if he knows that he told me the soldier, why would I try to kill him? But if he's a soldier, then I lose a kill. I'm going to kill... Allie seemed first night, not useful. I'm going to kill Meredith.
You're going to kill Meredith. Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks.
The show was super fun, Steven. Meredith's number is going into the grave. I will say that I believe if you go to dynasty.tv, you can. I think there's like you can purchase the live stream afterwards. That's what I was told. I have not actually checked it. So just double checking. I thought from that Rick was going to kill Joe and we'd have a dead librarian. So Meredith is dead now. They're going to think it's a spy. Yeah, so we're locking in a 1 on the 2 of them. So they think that Mikey B is the drunk. So they're going to think Empath 1 is sober. And the Empath was targeted, so it's like a spy, right? They're going to sell a spy game. Just double checking if I've missed anything. By the way, doing this part where you double check like that you've gone through the order correctly and that you have done everything right. Very difficult when there's 200 people watching, well, almost 400 people watching you. Ah, interesting, Nash. Someone else from this weekend also has a cold. Terrific. And my voice is a little morning-ish at 2:40 p.m. I think we're all good.
Buddy Boots.
Good morning, everybody. Why the weird expressions? It's just Meredith that's dead.
No, you all can.
Wait.
Feel free to have
something.
some chats.
That's interesting.
Targeted Garrett and died. Interesting.
Oh, come on. You knew that would happen.
Hey.
I got a 1.
Okay, so you were the other person seen as the drunk possibility. So it means that either so there's a couple of possibilities. I was the drunk,
Yeah.
and Garrett is your evil ping.
Yeah.
I was not the drunk,
Mhm.
Ali is your ping, and Joe is the drunk. Joe is the librarian.
Yep.
But Joe could be the drunk, and we're both sober, and Ali is evil.
Okay, so Joe's the librarian. That's good to know.
Yeah. Or you are the drunk, and I didn't go off, and Ali is someone else. I don't understand how that one works. I don't think it works with you being the drunk.
But Ali could be the spy.
Ali could be the
Could be
spy.
the spy who knows you're the drunk, and so is like, is there a virgin? I'm gonna nominate them, not knowing that you know you could be the drunk.
Was an Undertaker that could have confirmed last night?
I didn't talk to one. I will tell you. So I talked to Meredith, and she told me she was the mayor. Which, if she was the mayor, I always think it's weird for a mayor kill, because I think that the kill is supposed to bounce off the mayor and go on to someone else.
Yeah, well, there could be a poisoner.
The storyteller decides that, but
Yeah, well, there could be a poisoner, but that would mean that you're drunk because you saw Scarlet Woman. Right?
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that.
There's only one demon, and so in my opinion, oh, that's so interesting. I'm tempted to believe Garrett is evil, but there was sort of a social read on a final day on the final conversation of the day where he jumped into a chat with Ali before me, and part of me thought Ali was like, "Hey, here's the rundown. Here's everything I can tell you."
Yeah.
I don't think we're in a Baron game. I don't think we're in a spy game. But the
Okay. Yeah. I heard another claim of soldier.
Okay.
If you're an empath, what is your number? Not an empath. All right. Putting you down as the soldier real quick. Okie dokie.
Investigator ping between you and Garrett being a Scarlet Woman.
Now, that's interesting because I also heard of an investigator ping which was not that.
Oh, really? I'm curious to know who told you about an investigator ping.
Because that makes me think that you're the investigator.
Yes. I was going to be like, maybe, but yeah.
So...
But I don't think, because you read really good to me, so I feel like maybe Garrett?
And
I also said it to Ali before Ali told me what she is.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Ali is yet, but I know your first four.
Oh, as the washerwoman.
Washwoman. Fabulous.
So is there a drunk? Are there two?
There should be two outsiders, yeah.
Okay, but I was not one of the people that was potentially drunk.
No. I heard it was Meredith and Mikey.
That's what I heard.
Okay. And Meredith, what did you get?
I got a 1.
Oh, you got a 1.
You're the empath or the fortune teller?
Empath.
You were the empath. I was like, one of you or Joseph is the empath.
Okay.
Well, but it wouldn't make sense for you to be drunk because Mikey is drunk.
Right. If you're good, then Mikey is drunk.
How many minions are there? Oh, you know what? I think one of us might be a poisoner.
If there's there could be a poisoner. I mean, I don't
think my information is correct.
I'm just good at this point because there's no butler or saint apparently. So there should be two outsiders. So
yeah, so I was very. But
I don't think my information is correct, and I do think maybe Garrett is bad.
Okay, so your information is on Garrett?
Yes, my information was on Garrett and Barry, a particular townsfolk. Barry immediately told me he was the recluse. So I was like, okay, then it must be Garrett. And I wasn't sure based on my conversation with him, which was very, very brief. And then I haven't been able to talk to him this round. But if you got a 1.
I'm so confused. I thought there was a confirmation between Ali and Garrett, but now it seems like it hasn't happened. Also, look how clear the video is. I know there's a lot of bad things going on, but look at technology's insane. The fact that we have such clear video. I don't know. I just am astounded by it.
He's confirmed as the outsider and good, so he would be the one I would not shoot.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
Maybe.
Joseph's waiting for that double dong.
Avoided the double dong.
Almost a double dong.
I know. I was trying to hold out for the double, but
welcome back, everybody. Let's see. Chat says you should check out Rick's podcast, Pillow Talk.
Oh God.
Ooh.
Okay.
Right.
Welcome back. I don't know what that means. You can chat, you can nominate, you can do whatever you like.
It's a series of long form interviews with Mike Lindell.
Yes, that's all it is.
I
That's
just
my
wanna,
pillow guy.
Yeah.
I just want to ask. I think there are conflicting investigator claims right now.
There are.
Oh.
Oh.
Interesting.
Share if
Yeah.
you feel comfortable.
I
Um,
will say that somebody told me today that they were in an investigator ping. And then
Yeah.
And then Dresden told me 2 people that were in the investigator ping that were not that person.
Mm.
I
So
will
are
tell
you
you the
saying-
investigator ping I heard of, if you guys are
Sure.
curious.
Yes.
I've been pretty just forward with it. I heard of an investigator ping between Mikey and Garrett as a Scarlet Woman.
Mm.
That is not the person. That neither one of those are the people that told me that they were investigator ping.
If it was me, if it's the conversation I had with you, Joe, I misapprehended what was being said yesterday, so ignore what I was telling you.
Okay.
I
What-
heard that
what
was
was-
me
as
Well,
well.
what was being said then, Barry? Because that is definitely also what you inferred to me.
You happy for me to say Ali?
Yes, that was my fault.
Yeah, Ali's a different top 4 to the one that I thought she was.
Yes.
Which one is
I
she?
would- I was
I'm not
saying I was.
telling you that, but
I
Ali's
said-
not the investigator.
I said I was a top 4, and Barry told me he was the recluse, and so he asked me a follow-up question. And I was like, I'm gonna try and talk to the other person first, just to like gauge and see what I can come up with. And then it just
I
that
see-
made
I
it
assumed
seem
Ali
like I
was
was
the-
the investigator, but
Yeah.
really, I was the laundry woman, the washerwoman.
Washerwoman.
I am.
Okay.
And did you
So have
speak
you?
to the other person?
Yeah,
and
have you
have
confirmed your other person?
Ali?
Sorry, what was that?
Have you confirmed that other person?
No, I keep being unable to do that. And my information conflicts with my neighbor Meredith's, which
Yes.
makes me wonder if I'm drunk, but it doesn't seem like I am, in which case maybe there's a poisoner. I don't know.
I'm just
Is
gonna have my
the evil
information.
team just Ali
Yeah,
and Barry?
Meredith, I was going to ask, what
Okay.
is what you told me true about your character?
Yeah. So I'm an empath with a 1, and I'm dead.
Oh. I thought you told
So-
me you were the mayor. Am I crazy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I lied to you. Yes, I'm the
Oh.
empath.
Oh, you lied to me on. Yeah, you gave me 2 ones and neither were empaths.
Yeah. I lied to everybody that first day. I lied to
Oh,
everybody.
clock tower.
I did.
Well, that
but
makes
now
more
I'm
sense to me then. Because
Yeah,
I thought, why would the mayor be killed, you know?
totally.
you got a 1.
I got a 1, but I am also I hear in a drunk ping. However, if Mikey is the drunk, we can't both be the drunk.
Right.
So that is my information.
Okay.
And
So
Distin
One of
wants to
either Mikey
nominate.
or Ali.
Distin wants to nominate Ali.
Okay, tell us why.
I think the play is an evil player shooting at the virgin to make them feel drunk, and now we're gonna not trust our empath information, which I believe should be a 2. I'd also say social read. At the end of day 1, I requested to talk to Garrett, and then Garrett, instead of accepting that request, chatted with Ali, and I felt like that was the minion meeting with their demon to kind of download. And if you are a top 4, Ali, I feel like you'd be okay with this.
Yes.
Allie.
I will defend myself, and as a precursor to the nomination that I will make, I am the washerwoman in top 4, so it isn't terrible to kill me. The reason that I'm suspicious and was wondering if maybe I'm drunk or poisoned or something, because I do believe that either Mikey B is the drunk or was lying, because I'm the washerwoman, and I'm surprised I didn't die when I nominated him, which makes me think it's not possible that Meredith is drunk, in which case Garrett would have to be evil. But you can kill me. I just feel like we'll see what happens.
Okay. 4 votes are required.
I would like to vote for this, but I'm not going to use my dead.
Yeah,
vote.
don't use your dead vote.
I'll vote for you, Mikey.
Let's put 4 on it, and then let's
I
discuss.
got
it.
4 on it.
Joe.
3 was not enough.
Interesting.
I don't. If Mikey's the drunk, because Allie wanted to nominate a virgin before Mikey even said that the virgin was drunk. And if Mikey's the drunk, that means you're a sober empath. And
Yeah.
Garrett is in an investigator ping as the Scarlet Woman. So if the empath number is 1, then Garrett would be the one that we nominated today, not Allie.
That's fair.
Okay,
Yeah, Rick will nominate Garrett.
Wait.
Rick nominates Garrick. Rick, tell us why.
He's in an investigator ping and an empath ping, and socially I really trust him. But mechanically there's a lot against you, man.
Okay.
Okay, so the going to the Alley chat thing, I went to click on you, Distin, but then Allie's chat popped up top right as I was clicking on you. I have no idea what an investigator ping means. I don't know. I have yet to see anything pop up on my end for investigation. I don't think. I'll tell you right now. I am trying to protect people. I know I'm not drunk because I've been able to use my power.
Okay, just to clarify a couple things. An investigator means that someone in the game would potentially be the character investigator, meaning they might have gotten information.
Right.
Other players wouldn't receive any notification about that. And also, just to clarify for everybody, even if you are drunk, I will pretend that you do have an ability. So, yep, love to see Garrett realizing that in the moment. Okay.
That's why I was laughing, because I was like, oh.
Wait.
Okay,
Gar-
so go ahead, Allie, and then we'll run the vote.
Wait.
Well, I was just going to ask Garrett if you, because now I'm concerned that maybe my information is accurate, if you wanted to share a little bit about what makes you think your power is working.
I guess I don't have proof for myself that my power has worked. I don't have that proof, but I have. So I with this new information, new to me at least, that Chris will play pretend with the drunk people. I don't really have any proof that I'm not drunk.
Okay.
But you have been trying to protect the town?
I have been trying to protect the town, yes.
You have
Okay.
4 votes are required for this.
Let's just get 4 on this.
Let's do it.
I was scared.
4 is enough. Any other nominations?
Okay.
Distin wants to claim Slayer and shoot Allie.
Distant Claim Slayer, what weapon?
The classic. It's a Slayer weapon. It is a crossbow.
All right, Distant picks up a crossbow, aims it at Allie, and shoots. But this crossbow has not been maintained very well. It falls apart in Distant's hands. There's no effect on the game. The game continues. Currently, Garrett is about to die.
Okay. I'm just going to share my information. I was like weirdly trying to protect. I don't know. I got that either Barry or Garrett was the monk. Garrett was elusive with me. And then with Meredith's ping, knowing that Mikey is the drunk, I was like, she can't be the drunk. And Barry told me he was the recluse. I don't know. It's possible Garrett's the monk, but I
I'm
don't
going
know.
to count from 10. 10.
If he is, we might want to kill someone else.
If
I
that's
think we- I
true,
think we
then
leave
why
this.
didn't Mikey die?
5.
Why?
Yeah, and Joseph's information then doesn't work at all.
2.
What's Joseph's
No.
information? It's
1.
counting down.
I said,
Garrett, you are brought to the center of town. How would you like to die?
Nail me to a cross.
Wow, copycat. Boy, someone took an idea from someone else. The Romans. Garrett is executed. Oh, and 2 days after Easter with that. Garrett's executed,
Yeah.
guys. Everyone go to sleep.
He'll come back.
Ali, I had said my information, which was I have heard of the investigator pinging Mikey and Garrett as a Scarlet Woman.
Oh, right.
And I'm not the Scarlet Woman. I mean, you're free to believe that I am, but I was very happy to die to.
Hello.
Okay, this is kind of a that was great that Meredith was the empath. Damn, Joseph sniping her first, and then me getting her right there. Awesome. That's okay. Okay, so this one's tough, right? Allie seems like she's got some suspicion on her, but if Diston is the Slayer, he will know that she didn't die to it. But I guess everybody else won't. I'm gonna kill. I don't think I can kill Joe. I'm gonna kill Diston.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it.
I went to this Rick first because Joseph was like in the middle of a chat, and I don't think it matters if I go out of order here, unless Joseph poisons Rick, which I've done before in a game. Shout out to Jake from Santa Monica. Hello.
Hi. This is working out great so far.
Yeah. Who would you like to poison?
I guess Barry.
Okay.
Seems like the only good choice at this point.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Fun thing about this with only 2 minions is like no matter how well you think it's gone, it will end in a at most 2 evils, 1 good. Like I always think it's so funny how like you think you're doing well as evil and then the walls start closing in. So that's it.
Investigator token. Poisoner.
Good morning, town. Diston died in the night.
No.
You have 5 players alive right now. Feel free to have some chats.
Oh,
It's feeling a little like a spy game to me. Am I crazy?
Yeah, it is a bit like. Well, although the
Share with me your role at this point, or are you still trying to keep it under wraps?
I think I trust you enough because an evil player dying to the demon this late. I think I'm the Raven Keeper. I've been telling everybody that I'm the fortune teller.
Okay.
To try to
you're the
die,
Raven
but
Keeper.
I did hard claim to Mikey,
Yeah.
which
I'm
makes
starting-
me think
yeah.
that Mikey is evil and has told the demon that I'm the Raven Keeper and not to kill me.
You hard claimed to Mikey thinking he was the virgin.
Yeah.
I'm still sus on Allie, I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking it could be Allie and Joe. Do you know what you're claiming?
Joe gave me Soldier in one of his, which seems like a great demon bluff to be like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not going to die to the demon.
Yeah, I'm starting to think the investigator was the drunk. I'm starting to think the
Oh.
investigator was drunk. Allie
Uh-huh.
claimed top 4.
Wait, so
If Joe was the poisoner who poisoned Mikey on the first night, he'd know that whatever his ability is wouldn't work. So it might make sense to pretend Mikey's in a drunk ping.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's true.
In either case,
are we
not the
sure? So this way, there's 3 top 4 though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That is
Garrett,
crazy.
the top 4 refers to the top 4 roles on this particular script who all learn their info on the first night
Pardon
of the
me?
game and don't learn any more for the rest of the game.
Usually, those people
There's no-
sacrifice
Thank
themselves
you.
early
Yeah.
and are happy to die.
I mean,
And
Ali was happy to die day 1.
she was happy to die by virgin day 1.
Yeah.
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 And by execution yesterday.
Which is why I mean, listen, if you guys want to kill me, that's fine too. I'm just
I
confused
think
about
I'd rather kill Rick.
Yeah.
Well, my thought is that are we sure there? I don't know. 3 top 4 feels like a lot. I just wonder if one of
So
is
the
evil.
problem that I've got at the moment is, Ali, your information. If Garrett is the monk, your information is correct night 1. Meredith's information is incorrect night 1 in that world.
Mhm.
My power also does not work based following on from night 1, and Joseph's information is also incorrect night 1. That's too much incorrect information in that world.
Yeah.
Which
Well, wait,
makes me question whether either Meredith, there's a poisoner, Meredith or I was poisoned. He really is the monk, and Joseph is evil.
So if Meredith is poisoned night 1, then Meredith's information is correct.
Sorry, I just waited till you all left the room and called you right back. We're on 5. We'll keep the
My
day short.
ability doesn't work because I'm the drunk and Joseph is evil in that world. Yes,
Nominations are open.
but there's too much misinformation on night 1 and day 1 for everything for
For it to all
just
make
one
sense.
thing to be going wrong there.
It's
It
also
has to be.
possible-
It has to be
Diston has a
drunkenness
hand
and
up. Let's hear from
poisoning
Diston.
for everybody
Oh,
there to
sorry,
be good.
Diston.
Not to interrupt, sorry. I want to just posit a world where the virgin was not drunk. The investigator was drunk. Allie is the Scarlet Woman. Allie took a shot at the virgin to frame the virgin as drunk, so we got false information out in the game. I think right now it's Allie is the Scarlet Woman, and I think the recluse is our only face-up outsider, so I don't think it would be the recluse.
Who
There
the
is
recluse, actually? I don't
the
even know.
recluse is Barry.
Okay.
There is a world where it could be Joseph, but I don't. I guess I'm not believing that. I think we're in a world where Joe is the demon, and there's a
Ooh,
no.
dramatic.
Right when he said
Oh
Joe is
my
the
God.
demon, how
I can't have
convenient.
him talking about it. He's done. Come on.
Joe's so powerful.
Joe has AT&T on speed dial.
Wait,
Rick,
I don't want to jump all over
Listen.
just in being in the middle of a wonderful like reveal, but I do want to hear from Rick because I know nothing about Rick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Rick.
There's a
ahead.
couple people who know what I am. I will tell you that I am either. I don't want to. There's a couple people who know who I am, and I've been telling everybody.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, Chris is one of them. So you got to trust Chris.
Yeah, Chris is
and
one
I've
of
been-
them. Then there's this streamer, this streamer, this streamer.
well, there's not that many of us alive.
Yeah.
So it seems like it's the 3 top 4, the recluse, and you. So it
I am.
might.
Yeah, I'm
Here's
not
the-
top 4.
Here's the thing, Rick. I
After
think
Barry,
either-
after Barry, let's hear from Joe.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Joe. No, you joined up. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Barry, because I want to do a nomination. So.
Rick, the thing is, I think we're either executing you today or I'm getting killed tonight. There is no danger of you revealing your information because I am provably a good player. There should be 2 outsiders. There are no other face-up outsiders in play. There's no point in Evil not killing me. So I think you can
Yeah.
share
Okay.
your
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so I'm the Raven Keeper. I've been telling people that I was the fortune teller to try to get killed. There's a couple people that I hard claim to. Mikey, Garrett. I told both of them
After I was
early
dead.
on. Yeah, after Mikey was dead. And
Before I died, though.
before Garrett died, yeah. So that's why and part of me was thinking that Mikey was the like very early killed minion, and that by telling him he had told the demon, and so that's why I wasn't dying. But I've been telling people either Raven Keeper or Fortune Teller, and trying to push the Fortune Teller thing. But yeah,
Okay,
Wait,
Joe.
you told Mikey that you were the Raven Keeper.
I did, yeah. But because he was dead, and I had trusted him at that time, and so I was like, oh, I'm the Raven Keeper. I'm telling people Fortune Teller to try to get killed.
No one else knew you were the Raven Keeper.
Garrett did.
I knew, but it was only because Rick knows that I don't exactly know what I'm doing yet, and so I think he trusted me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Because
was confused.
I
I
was-
thought you meant only they knew you were the fortune.
Let's hear from Joe.
No.
I want to nominate Rick.
Okay, tell us why.
As Barry said, I really wasn't going to say it today because I wanted to see what would happen, but Barry's confirmably good. Allie wanted to nominate the Virgin before we thought the Virgin was drunk. Joseph has misinformation as an investigator, which more likely a minion. And until yesterday, Tristan wanted to push on Allie and somebody else, but then he had a very long conversation with Rick today, and I think Rick was trying to push a world where I'm evil. And in a world where I'm evil, I'm only the poisoner because I ran to Mikey first to tell him that he could possibly be a drunk. And as Mikey is claiming Virgin, the only way that I would know that the Virgin wouldn't work is because I specifically poisoned Mikey. So in that world, I'm not the demon, at least not today, unless you can find somebody that died at night that star passed to me, which would be Meredith or Dristan. So as long as Dristan and Meredith aren't the demon, I can't be the demon now, whereas Rick is more likely the demon today.
Okay, 2 things. I think it's distant without an R, and also can we
Oh,
explain
sorry,
to
distant, sorry.
can we explain to Garrett what star pass means?
That's where the imps kill themselves at night, so that the minion becomes the imp.
Okay, let's hear Rick's defense.
So actually, in in the conversation that I had with Distin, he was the one who was telling me the world that he had built that implicated you and Allie. I agreed with him, but I wasn't at all trying to push a world on Distin. I don't know if you can
Yeah, that
corroborate
is true.
this.
That is
Yeah,
true.
yeah. I wasn't pushing a world.
I lost my connection when I was about to say there's like a 25% chance it's Rick, but
Yeah.
that is the way the conversation went, I will say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I wasn't pushing a world on him or anything. I am very suspicious of Joe. I trust Barry, being the only face-up outsider. I'm just the Raven Keeper. We can do this because the demon's probably not going to kill me anyway, but we're getting to the point where we should be trying to kill the demon.
Okay. You need 3 votes here.
I don't think Joseph is voting on this. I think Joseph is the minion. So Ali,
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. I think
I
he
think
is.
so.
Nope.
someone,
I'll
Mikey,
vote
do you
on
want
this.
to?
Nope. I think the evil team might be Joe and Joseph.
3 is enough.
I think the evil team might be Joe and Meredith.
I
Joseph,
don't
sorry,
know.
not Joe. I think
If you guys
Joseph's
want to kill me,
information-
that's fine because I'm top 4 anyway. But I feel like we should kill Allie because she's avoided so many of these at this point. As somebody who tried to kill a virgin and didn't die, who's claiming top 4, who doesn't seem to mind dying anyway.
I'm
But-
the
Joseph,
Slayer.
are you
Look, I'm
saying-
the Slayer, and I shot at Allie. So Allie
true.
is, if she's evil, she's the minion. So
Mhm.
right
Or there's
now,
no life. No.
sure. Right now, I feel like our best option is to kill either Joe or Rick, and then tomorrow kill the other one.
Wait,
Barry.
Can I
But-
In the
suggest
poisoner
another
world, you
as
could
well?
have been poisoned. If
In a
Joe's-
in a poisoner world, I think in the world in which I'm now imagining we might be in, where Rick is the demon, I think Joseph could be a poisoner who poisoned Mikey, and then Chris showed Mikey as a drunk alongside the actual drunk to Joe. Meredith got a 1 on 2 good players. Ali did see a monk in Garrett as the washerwoman. That world entirely works.
Yeah.
Any other nominations?
I believe that. There is the possibility, distant, that Ali was the Scarlet Woman to Garrett's
Yeah.
imp, and now is the demon. But I'm more inclined to believe Barry's world, actually. I think that works out pretty well.
Are we more inclined? Because
Rick's
so-
about
I'm
to
gonna
die.
I'm gonna nominate Allie.
I don't
Tell
know.
us why.
She's escaped a lot of these, attempts to kill her.
This feels very
Um,
personal. Why are we always trying to-
She's a demon in real life.
Not in the game.
I think that we still have to. I think my world is that it's Allie and Joe, and I think that we're gonna have to kill both of them either way. And
I don't think that's
I'm-
true because I shot at Allie, and Allie would already be, if that's your world, Allie would be the Scarlet Woman. So
unless
if you think it's
unless she's the poisoner and she poisoned you,
But if Ali's the poisoner, then
Well, not the demon.
Hang on, Ali has
I-
one.
or if Joe's the
Yeah.
poisoner. Either one of them.
Allie, what is your defense?
I think that works.
My defense is I'm not evil in the game. I am the washerwoman. What is making me confused is Joseph's information that Mikey or Garrett are the Scarlet Woman, when actually it's starting to seem like they're both good, and that maybe there was some poisoning and drunkenness going on with the Virgin nomination, Meredith's information. Isn't there also a world in which Joseph and Meredith are both evil, and Meredith's kill was a star pass empath, making one of us evil is a good bluff. I feel like if we're going to kill a top 4, personally, I think it should be Joseph, because that doesn't track to me that either of them would be the Scarlet Woman.
Okay. You need
I would vote on Joseph.
3 votes
Yeah,
will
I'm
tie.
voting
4 will execute here.
I'm not voting on anyone else today.
Won't do
No.
it.
But I do
Rick
have
would
another
vote on it
question.
anyway.
Oh, look at that.
Well, I voted on Rick for the record.
Yeah, I know you did.
That was not enough.
I do have a question on why Joe number 2 didn't vote on Rick if he's been so gun-ho about.
He
Did.
did.
I did know. I did.
Well,
It
then
was
who
me and
didn't?
Barry.
Because Rick only got 3 votes.
Yeah, me and Joe did. Ali
Oh,
did.
Allie didn't.
Mm-mm.
No.
I would like to nominate Joseph.
Okay, tell us why.
I believe Joseph to be evil. I don't think that his investigator ping of Mikey B and Garrett, one of them being the Scarlet Woman, is accurate. And I don't think while I have taken a lot of heat as a top 4 to try and kill, we've not looked at young Joseph, and the fact that maybe that information is wrong and that the poisoning and drunkenness affected the Virgin nomination and the Night 1 empath info.
Joseph?
I've already said this is fine with me. I honestly think Allie would have been a better of the top 4 to kill, but at this point it doesn't matter. Maybe I am drunk, which is also fine to kill me. I'm confused. Whatever.
Okay. You need 3 votes to tie, 4 to execute.
I would rather kill Rick than Joseph.
I'm not voting on anyone
I
else.
agree.
Don't risk your hand being up, Lolly, because Joe could tie it on his team.
Yeah,
Okay,
Joe's gonna tie it. Yeah, Joe's gonna tie that to get Rick off, I think.
Not Joe,
Okay.
Joseph, sorry.
Oh,
Joe.
Joseph, yeah, Joseph. Sorry.
Any other nominations? Rick is about to die.
I think
I
this
think-
closed off the most world.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Wait, but then don't we lose if we don't go to sleep?
I'm going to
No.
go from 10.
There's
no,
5
we're
alive.
at 5.
No,
we'll
we'll go
wake
to
up in
final
final 3.
5. If there's 2 evils in the game, there's not 3.
5,
So
Okay,
if we wake
4,
up with 3 alive, it'll still be a good
3,
alive.
2, 1. Rick, you're brought to the center of town. How would you like to die?
I would like to be thrown to one single wolf.
Oh, you are thrown to one single wolf, and you are executed. That wolf's name is Joseph
Hey!
Less.
Oh,
You're
wow.
poison all this.
Wow.
I really fucked
Damn
this
it.
up, guys.
Wow,
Who
wow,
put the
wow.
3rd vote on your imp?
This is how
Oh,
good
wow.
this is how much
Wow.
good I am at heart. I wanted to get to.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
It's
I
Joseph.
really fucked up. I
Wow.
miscounted something.
Okay.
This is why I
Uh,
love this game. I was so absolutely
Wow.
wrong about everything.
Yeah.
Joe, number 2, was your librarian who saw the drunk in Mikey.
Oh,
Meredith was poison night 1.
That way round.
Getting
Yeah.
a 1 on 2 good people. The washerwoman who confirmed the monk. And Barry was your face-up outsider. And Diston was your slayer who took a shot at Allie the washerwoman. And that was your game of Trouble Brewing.
Yeah.
This game is really
Joe,
cool.
the entire time,
Wow.
I was convinced that you were the soldier. I was like, I can't kill Joe because he's the soldier. I'm
Oh,
gonna have to coordinate.
the fact that this was being streamed, it makes it so much more embarrassing to be so wrong.
Oh, no.
I was like, I'm an absolute
I literally
detective
killed
in
my
this
own
game.
demon.
Well, no,
Oh
just
my God.
you know what makes it really embarrassing is when you watch
I
it back.
succumbed to Barry's peer pressure.
Do you know what, Joseph? You voting on Rick made me even more sure you were a minion, trying to make it look
Yep.
like you weren't a minion.
Well, it's hard when Barry's like, "Well, if this doesn't happen, you're evil." I'm like, "Oh, then it has to happen." You know? I don't know. I got mixed up.
Even running through
Joseph,
your head.
Yeah, what a snipe on Meredith though, poisoning the empath night 1. Well
That was
done.
lucky.
Yeah, for real.
Great.
Yeah, that was great.
And then Rick sniping. Did either of you know Meredith was the empath?
No,
Oh, just
Wow.
had it out
You
for
just don't
Meredith.
Meredith's just Meredith's
Yeah,
just super
I had to pay
unpopular.
you back.
It's a great
All right,
photo.
we've got Allie, another Allie from Scotland, I believe, joining.
Rick.
Yeah, this isn't going to be confusing in the slightest.
We'll say Allie
What was that,
93, Allie Bear 93.
Ali Bear.
I
I'm
said
gonna go
Rick
set up
don't hate me. I'm
another
sorry I messed
trouble
that
room.
up.
No,
Thanks,
Joseph,
bro.
I could never hate you.
You could.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I-
Joseph can find a way. Okay, I'm going to the graveyard, set up another game. All right, that was super fun. Trouble brewing again. I don't want to subject people to crazy. Let's go World Cup rules again. Shuffle, and we've got 5 shuffles. Here we go. We have. Oh wait, let me clear this. Let's shuffle it again. Imp, Spy, Scarlet Woman. Oh, we were in 2 minion land now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'll swap Spy for Baron. That's 1 shuffle. And then we'll put in a Saint and a Drunk with a Recluse. I'm going to go Chef instead. And then we'll go Bluffs. Bluffs will be Slayer, Mayor, Washerwoman. Something like that. Slayer, Mayor. Let me sub something else. This is a lot of info. Well. Oh, Recluse. Or Butler. Let's go Butler. Maybe something besides... Oh.
Right?
Wait, did we miss a Rob Stern?
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Is Rob here to
Rob?
play?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I have to go, so he can take my place.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye,
Allie.
Allie.
What about here?
Bye.
Oh my god.
Can you guys
Rob
hear
is
me?
here.
I feel like.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear
You're
you,
a bit
Meredith.
Yeah.
quiet.
We're
but we can
choosing
hear
to
you.
ignore you.
Oh,
You are
great.
a little quiet.
One.
Rob.
Hey, bud.
All right, Rob has made it. Let's look at our things again. Allie's left the game. We have an imp. We have Scarlet Men of the Barons. We'll have a drunk. Oh wait, what am I doing wrong? I've written down 12 characters. Oh, because the Baron took out 2. So we would take out. Let's take out the empath, and we'll take out the monk. And one of these is going to be drunk. We'll figure it out after we send it out. I'm going to wait till Rob sits down before we distribute. Anything we want to tweak from chat? You got about 30 seconds, probably. Let's see.
Murder.
All right, I'm ready to go. Just waiting for Rob to take a seat.
Take a fucking seat.
Garrett, my boy.
Rob.
I'm so sorry.
No,
When I know people, I take it so personally. I'm like, I like Garrett.
I feel so lucky that I placed Meredith night 1. That's the only good thing I did in this game.
I am going to shuffle your seats as well.
Well, I will say that
I
Chris,
stayed
I was
exactly
so
still.
lost.
Me too.
I didn't move at all.
Chris was like, "What number do you think that you got?" And I said 1, and he said yes. So I had some clues.
That's funny.
It's just problematic.
What are you, Chris? Some kind of
Uh,
comedian?
Distin, you weren't there when we were discussing all the information that would have been gotten on night 1, and then my ability not working on day 1, and we were like, "That's the stuff going wrong." Like,
Yeah.
there has to be a poisoner and probably a liar. in amongst
Drunk Virgin was requested by the chat. By the
Yeah.
way.
I love a drunk virgin. Is the only better one is a drunk monk.
That's the first time I've ever run a Drunk Virgin, I think.
Nice.
I've
I like Drunk
weirdly
Mayor 'cause
seen
it's
it
so
like
mean.
3 times in the games I've played.
So wait, Distin,
just-
have you mostly been playing online, right?
Yeah.
That's an
I have
interesting
not-
experience.
Yeah.
Like with people you don't know.
Just totally random,
Yeah.
mostly English people. And it's
Wow.
interesting because, like, I was just saying, like, playing with people that I know slightly, I'm like, now I feel so bad because I'm like, I know Garrett, I like Garrett. Why did I immediately think he was guilty?
All right, Rob is in the library. You don't know Rob and Meredith
I
have a
assumed it
giant
was
library.
personal.
All right, I'm ready to hand out tokens.
That's the library that Meredith is an old man in.
Here they are. You should have some tokens now.
Always.
It's Rob's turn.
For people who don't know, I know Rob from the New York Improv days almost 10, 15 years ago.
That's right.
Wild stuff.
Yeah.
Sean, I was literally just listening to you on Doughboys,
Oh, were you?
like right before this.
Oh, fun. Yeah. That was a fun one.
All right, everybody. We're gonna start the game. Everybody go to sleep.
Good
Thanks.
night.
Okay. What we're gonna do here? Who do we want? We gotta have Rob see the. Wrong. Da-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, can do this. That's kind of funny. Joseph's going to see. We gotta make somebody drunk. We won't go drunk virgin again. How confirming is it? I think we go. All right, sorry. Let me talk through my process. Drunk chef is funny, potentially. Like that, something like that. So Rob's gonna see Meredith and Rick as the. We can pick either minion actually. Yeah, we can make Joe. We can either make. I kind of want to put a little doubt in Joe number 2. They're going to think that I'm going to make the Saint the red herring. So let's make the Undertaker the red herring. The imp has his buffs. The chef is going to get a 1. Just double checking that I have got everything. The seeker is seeing the. Okay, I think we're ready to start. Hello.
Ooh, what's gonna happen?
Well, I want to let you know that your fellow minion is Rick.
Great.
And your demon is Mikey B.
What else is new? Sounds good. Thank
All
you.
right, good luck.
Bye.
Well, sticky red fingers.
Yeah, I know, right?
Your fellow minion is Meredith.
Okay.
And your demon is Mikey B.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
All right, good luck.
Thanks.
Let me think. Do I want to change this Slayer to something else? I think I'm going to just offer up. I feel like offering up Empath instead of Slayer. Or something, just something else besides Slayer. But you know what? That's sort of what I went with. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go with this. We're going to go. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
First, let me tell you your team. Your team is Meredith and Rick.
Meredith, where are you? You're up there. And Rick, where are you?
Yeah.
There you are.
I don't think mathematically you could be more distributed across the
No,
circle.
that's pretty far flung. That's great.
Your bluffs are Empath, Mayor, and Butler.
Empath, Mayor, and Butler. Cool.
And would you like to plug anything?
Yeah, I'm going to do the same plug as last week. So,
which means, yeah, you were the demon last week too.
I was the demon last week as well. For people who are in the UK, if you can get yourself up to Manchester, or if you're already there, A Knight's Tale, the musical, is on at the Manchester Opera House until May the 10th, I believe. And it's a musical version of the film A Knight's Tale. It's a very funny, very camp musical. It's absolutely brilliant. And I was the jousting coordinator for it.
Very good.
So go see it, enjoy the jousting, enjoy the silliness.
In the original Knight's Tale, in the movie, they used spaghetti whenever those
They
lances
did.
would hit each
Yeah,
other.
they used dried spaghetti because it splintered really nicely and made a dramatic look.
Does the guy playing the Mark Addy character look like Mark Addy?
The guy playing the Mark Addy character is actually a woman.
All right. Well, I'll get the live
but
stream.
but the guy playing the Heath Ledger character is Australian, pretending to be English. So
everybody's doing something. I don't mean. Of course, I'm willing to watch women play parts in theater. I just mean that Mark Addy's hot, and I would have booked a ticket. Okay.
Gotcha.
Anyway, good luck.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Challenge. Paint yourself into a corner and say problematic things. Accepted. Let's see. We've talked to the minions, talked to the demon. Let's talk to Joseph. Hello.
Hello. I forgot to look up, and I was scared I missed it again.
Oh no, it's fine. Have you ever been in your life? Have you ever been a bartender before?
I was a waiter, but not a bartender.
Okay, well, you know who one of the drunks is, or you know who is a drunk. It's one of two people.
Yes.
It's either Garrett or Joe number 2.
Garrett or Joe number 2. Thank y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Goodbye.
There it is.
Hello.
What up, Chris?
Oh, that's the Magic Castle behind you. Isn't
Is
it?
it?
That
It does
owl
look
is how you
similar to
get
it.
into the Magic Castle.
Oh, you're right. It probably is.
Yeah.
I probably used a photo we took or something.
Oh. Well, you are the investigator,
Mm-hmm.
and you have learned that either Meredith or Rick is the Scarlet Woman.
Meredith or Rick, Scarlet Woman.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
You are the chef. Just to clarify, if you haven't been the chef, it indicates physical seats positions. So when it says pair of evil players, it means they're sitting next to each other. Just to let you know.
Okay. Cool. So to confirm, so if you say one, there's one pair.
For example,
And in a game like this,
if you were evil and Rob Stern at the top of the circle was evil, that would count as one pair.
okay, and you would show me a 1.
Yes, and coincidentally
And if I get
enough,
a 0,
you actually do learn a 1. So there is a pair of evil players sitting together in the circle.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. All right.
Let's talk to Joe. Hello.
Hello.
Could you pick 2 players, please?
Sure. Let's get the new player Garrett and the long forgotten Rob Stern. Let's get him back in.
You learn a no.
Awesome. That makes it easier.
All right.
All right.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Now I'm going to simulate the time I would take to talk to a butler. That photo that Rob has is the lobby of the Magic Castle. So you get in, you check in, and then to get into the actual castle proper, you have to talk to the owl to get in. Because Joe number 2 likes to meta how long I take. Like, he has literally been the fortune teller before and metaed how long it took for me to open the day. So this is me selecting butler.
Of course.
Oh, well, one and the same.
Good morning, town. I've been killed. Talk to your friends. Figure out what's going on. Good luck.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Of course, she came back right at that minute, Chris.
Mhm. All right, Rob.
Let's do it.
As the imp. Hey Chris, I've just told Ali I'm the virgin. She said she's not going to nominate me, so
No,
I'm assuming that.
Yeah, you
I'm
could
just the
assume
imp
I'm
right now.
evil. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. I'm either the saint or the undertaker or the fortune teller. There you go. How's that? That's why I'm not nominating you.
Cool.
I've chosen you as my master for today.
Great. And you're telling me right now that you're my butler. You're the butler, right?
Yep.
Fabulous.
And you haven't told me what you are. You've just said that you're.
I'm
we've
mayor's.
just said-
I will say that I am a top 4.
Oh, cool. So am I.
You are also a top 4. Got
Yeah.
it. Okay. Great. I think that's good information for day 1. Is there, unless you want to share more?
No, I guess not. I will.
Oh, interesting. I am. You're claiming maybe Baron game if you're the Saint. I will give you possible chef, possible soldier, possible
outsider as a bluff.
Okay.
So I which I've taken is butler. The bluffs that we've got are butler, mayor, empath. Meredith is taken mayor, so you can take empath or you can take anything you like. Meredith is Scarlet Woman.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll take empath.
Cool. Yeah, in this chat, I've told you that.
Do you want to nominate me?
I'm thinking about it.
All right. You're the fourth person I've spoken to today because I'm just going around trying to find someone who'll do it.
Nobody said they would do it.
The first person gave me 3 powerful roles that wouldn't want to do it. The second one gave me an outsider, and the third person said they weren't particularly interested.
Yeah.
Awesome, thanks.
Awesome. Great.
So that would be helpful to know if you are what you say you are.
Sounds groovy.
Cool. Thank you.
Bye.
I'm the librarian. If you got to kill me, kill me. I'm looking for a virgin. I'll tell you who could be drunk.
Oh, okay. Who could be drunk?
Could be Joe number 2 or Garrett.
Joe number 2 or Garrett. I got so excited for a second there because I'm an outsider.
Oh, yeah?
And I was like, brilliant, you've seen me. And you haven't.
No.
That's unfortunate.
He plays the first day. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
You feel free
Wait.
to let people know that there is one pair here, but
Will do. And I am gonna only tell you I'm the investigator. Everybody else, I'm just telling I'm top 4.
Giving out now. Okay.
Okay, tight. Cool,
Great.
cool. Thanks.
Hey, how are you?
I'm okay. What you got?
You want to do 3s?
2? I'm better with 2s.
You're better with 2s. Okay, I can tell you that I'm either the fortune teller or the raven keeper.
Oh. I'll give you. I am either the Undertaker or I am the Saint.
Okay. Great.
Cool.
Have you heard of any other outside?
So, I spoke to someone who thinks you might be evil.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to say to dissuade that? I'm just telling people I'm the top 4.
Okay. I'm not a top 4. I can give you 3 though if you want 3.
Sure, 3 is fine. I'll take it.
Slayer, soldier, mayor.
They did. They went
All
very
right.
well. Thanks, James.
Thank you,
Oh,
Meredith.
is that Jeej? Sorry,
This was
never put-
a rather pleasant exchange
What
for
a charming
Sorry,
interchange.
chat. We're not always.
Sorry, chat.
Fuck.
We're getting along and
We're
giving
getting along.
information to each other.
And you can't do anything about it.
So there.
I will say that you should watch the John Marco podcast where he talked about playing Clock Tower. And at one point he's like, and there was one couple that was very at each other's throats, and I was like, it has to be talking about Rob and Meredith.
Oh, it was definitely us. We were at each other. Oh my god, I can't believe he talked about it. That's so funny.
He didn't say
Did he say it was
names.
Rob's fault though?
Of
No,
course, he
no,
didn't
no.
say names on his famous podcast. God forbid.
Yeah, we want to be talked about as the
Mm.
fighting couple on
Yeah,
this podcast.
Froster and
Um,
Meredith Hackman.
Also, Lawless one says we aren't listening, we're just looking at Meredith's hair.
Oh my
Whoa! All right, Lawless. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Whoa. There goes a gong.
Welcome back, everybody. Nominations are not open yet, but you can chat.
I would like to give a speech. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, there's no speech. There's nothing. Okay.
No, I was kidding. I was kidding.
Rob, pull a book from the shelf behind you.
Sure. Hold on one second.
Wrong way.
Well,
That's not behind you.
Wrong way. All right.
I'm coming out. I'm coming out in this round. Guts blazing.
Whoa.
Hey, that was pretty cool.
And I will say that I have heard that there's a drunk in town.
Oh, good.
I have also heard that.
I have heard of a chef one, so there is one pair of evil players out there, unless there's a recluse out there.
There's also
I've
also
heard so
one,
many pairs of evil players that sat next to each other, Garrett. So a chef
there's also one hard claim of outsider and one soft claim of outsider, not counting the drunk.
That's exciting.
Interesting.
Yes, I've heard.
Yeah,
I've
I've
heard
heard that
claims
there's
of
two.
the saint.
Yes.
Oh,
same.
But soft claims, yes?
Yeah.
I've heard a soft claim of a saint. I've heard a hard.
You've had a hard walk.
Typical
Hey,
Mike.
we're-
Typical
all
Mikey
hard.
weekend. Typical Mikey
all
weekend. He's
hard.
heard of a hard.
You've all had
I've heard a
hard.
hard claim of a butler.
I'll just say that nominations are open.
Rob nominates Barry.
No,
Rob
come
nominates
on.
Oh, no.
Barry. Rob is immediately executed and dies. Everybody else.
Yay,
Hey.
Rob!
Ooh.
Damn it.
Why is that
Rob's
bad?
the spy.
Because
No,
I was
that's
gonna
good.
do that.
I was gonna do it too.
I was also going to do it.
No, I
okay.
wanted
but I didn't know that Barry was the virgin. I was just going to do it. That's fun.
Hello. Who'd you like to attack?
Wow, that was short. Now, this is tricky because I've heard of a saint claim and I'd like to try and get the saint executed. So I'm going to go for Joseph because I believe he's the librarian.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
You learned that Rob Stern was the investigator.
Oh, interesting. Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. I just realized. Oh, we only have the chef for misinfo. This is interesting. Okay. Hello. Could you
Hello?
pick 2 players, please?
Let's go with Allie and Joseph.
Allie and Joseph, you learned yes.
Interesting.
Okay.
That is funny. Okay, thanks.
All right. Allie is the red herring, so Joe got a yes. Now I'm going to simulate some Butler time to support Mikey B's claim and talk about. I played a solo board game yesterday that I want to revisit tonight. It's called Isla and the Shiny Thing, I think. Isla and Something Shiny. It's a solo narrative game and it's got a really neat mechanic. And and also people are very divided about the ending, which I don't know what it is. But people are like, the ending sucks, and people are like, the ending is amazing. So I'm very interested to get to the end. But it has a very cool card mechanic. And I do want to make a video about this, which is, it's got such a cool card mechanic for storytelling that it almost feels like, hey, you know what'd be cool is if I can like make my own story to this. I mean, obviously I could, right? But like the idea that every time you make a game, you have to like create a new mechanic. Like, it's a really cool storytelling mechanic, and I wish other games, I wish they would like license it and be like, yeah, make your own packs for this game, because the way it works is very neat. Anyway, that's enough Butler time. Let's wake everybody up and tell them that Joseph died.
As an activist,
Good morning, town.
What the hell?
The librarian, Joseph died, and I just gave away that Joseph's librarian.
Ah,
Feel free to play on from there.
Hey, what's up?
You know what?
Barry, I want to talk to Barry first.
You know what? I've been running this
Barry
fucking
too.
channel for since January 2024, and I've never done that. So that's pretty good.
That's not
really
bad.
funny.
That's not bad.
Well, at
Well,
least now you can all trust me.
Yeah, true.
God damn it.
Oh, that's really funny.
God.
Huh, that's funny. Allie said,
Oh my God. That's so. Clip that. I'm so annoyed. Well, I'll talk to Evil Team and see if they have. Wait, yeah. Which fable can I put in? Well, you know what, guys? Be humble when you're the storyteller. Don't be. Should I put in a fibbin? Wait, I forgot what it was. There's a told you so one. Anyway.
This is in the room. Anyway, what's
Okay,
happening
got
with you?
So let's. I'm doing all right. Doing the same stuff I was before, just on different days. So I
Yeah.
can't do
Oh.
news.
Oh, that's
All
some
right,
good
Barry.
news.
Let's give Chris the content they want. All right. So I am the investigator. I've only told Garrett that. Everybody
Oh,
else I
right.
said top 4. I've not given my investigator information out. I'm only going to give it to you today.
Okay.
And that is that Meredith and Rick are pinged in as a Scarlet Woman.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anything you
Who
want
told
me
you?
to...
Who told you I was the virgin?
Meredith texted it to me, messaged it to me.
Okay.
Had you told her that, or was that how else?
I
would
had
you... I
told-
mean,
I
she
had-
would. There's no way she would do that if you hadn't told her.
Yeah, I told Meredith. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not convinced you're not the spy, Rob. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, well, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But hey, you're dead now, so that's
Yeah.
Say that there's a hard. He heard the hard.
A butler. Yeah, we should
claim
find
of a
out who's
butler.
claiming. We should find out who's claiming butler for sure. I also know that Allie sitting next to you has put saint in her twos. So if she's not the saint, she's the Undertaker or bluffing as either.
Okay. Well, because the other thing is, Mikey told me that he was an outsider, and so when hearing that I was the drunk, then he made the hard claim that he's the butler.
Oh, so Mikey's the butler. Okay, well then that would mean
the hard claim that there is a butler, and it sounded like he was making the. To me, I registered that as he was saying that he was.
So here's how I would play it if I were in your position. Either I'm lying about being the saint, either Mikey is lying about being the butler, or the librarian is lying about seeing a drunk. I think in a world where where it's a Baron game,
I am the empath. I claimed top 4, and I got a 1. So I thought that you might, the way that you kind of read evil to me. And so I was like, okay, yeah, this seems like you're trying to bait me into nominating you, and then it not going off. So Joe is evil.
Okay, Rick. I mean, either way, I'm going to have you executed because you and Rob both claimed investigators to me now.
Yeah, well, Rob, I just beat me to it. Like I was sure that you were evil and just trying to bait me, and I was just going to do it anyway.
Sure. Okay, so even you're an empath with a 1.
Oh, and Allie Berry thinks I'm the spy. So.
Oh, cool. That's fine.
Well, he thinks that I'm the Scarlet Woman.
Welcome
He
back,
thinks I'm the demon, so it's fine.
everybody.
that's
Just
evil.
let me just do a little bit of admin here and do that. Okay.
Oh.
The hell?
What do you mean?
What?
Oh, is that when Chris can say what people are when they die?
This
Fibbin has been added. This is a fabled. I can't even read it. Oh, here we go.
Once per game, one good player might get incorrect information.
Yeah. Don't know why that's in the game now, but you know, just.
But it's always been in the game,
So
right,
Chris, for one round, Chris was the poisoner.
So anyway, feel free to nominate in chat.
Someone nominate Barry and do it again.
That was the incorrect information. Rob shouldn't have known.
Ah, that's what it was.
Also, the funny thing is that I've ran World Cup twice and didn't make a mistake in either one of those, and then we're just running TB, and I did that.
Yeah.
You let your guard down. You let your guard down.
Rob,
Great for me.
Rob, are you comfortable coming out with your information if you're a top 4?
I've only told Barry.
Okay.
And I'll wait to see what Barry.
That's fair. That's fair.
Barry?
Maybe tomorrow.
I'm waiting to see what anyone else says before I act on Rob's information.
Interesting.
Okay.
Barry, was there anyone who came to you today or was there anyone that didn't come to you today?
Oh, I mean, I only had 2 chats today.
Oh, you only had 2 chats. Okay.
Yeah, Barry was locked up today.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I was hoping to get a chat with Barry, but.
What I will say is the first 3 people I spoke to yesterday, none of them wanted to nominate me. I didn't speak to Rob at all yesterday.
I sent you a private chat asking if you were the virgin.
You sent to me just before.
I told Rob. I'm the reason Rob nominated you. I chatted him because I remembered that you were looking for people.
Yeah. Somebody else
didn't have a chance to nominate you.
Yeah.
Rob did it immediately.
Rick had said he was going to nominate me.
Second call for nominations.
Barry nominates Rick.
Barry nominates Rick. Tell us why.
Fuck it.
If
Rick
you want to kill me,
claimed-
just don't out me.
Yeah, no. Rick claimed to be the role that Rob has now claimed to me yesterday. Rick has changed his claim today, which I don't love.
Okay, Rick.
I lied to Barry on the first day, as many of us do. I'm a useful character for town. I'm an information gathering role. I immediately came to Barry and told him everything that happened because he was confirmed good. I don't think that we should kill me.
Okay, 4 votes are required here.
Oh,
Four
no
is
information rules
just
left.
enough.
There's no
Rick will
information
nominate
rules
Joe.
Joe number 2 right next to you.
Yeah.
Tell us why.
I have heard information that implicates Joe. If there's an Undertaker, this might help. And I don't want to die.
I would vote on this, but not my
I can vote for you, Joseph.
Joe number 2, what's your defense?
That accusation just proves that Rick is the correct kill today. Rick is claiming to be an info gathering role. He's claiming that if there's an Undertaker, which means he's probably not the Undertaker. If he's an empath, he's locked between the two of us, and he can't be the fortune teller because that's what I am. And Joseph is a confirmed librarian, and I am one of the librarian pings. So I think we should either be killing Rick or the soft claim of outsider, which might be the Baron.
Is Joseph a confirmed librarian?
I mean,
Confirmed that
I'm just grateful that Mara Joy only just joined the chat. 4 votes are required to tie, 5 to execute.
I would vote this.
The only information
All
rule
right,
that
I'm
Rick
voting
needs-
on Joseph's behalf.
Thanks, Meredith.
Yep,
It didn't matter anyway.
2's not enough.
I'm still doing it for you.
Louisa from chat says, I'm writing an essay while listening because I am nothing if not ADHD, and I just wrote, quote, Josie's therapy session portrays that she is the imp. Any other nominations? I'll count from 10 if I don't hear another one. 10?
Oh,
How do you do that?
5.
How do you guys do that?
4.
Is it OBS?
3. It's Mac.
no, it's
2.
it's MacBooks.
All right, guys, time to
One.
re-rack.
Rick, you're brought to the center of town. How would you like to die?
I would like to be buried up to my neck in the sand and have children kick rocks at my head until it explodes.
buried up to your neck?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I think this is a
Yeah.
plot point
Okay.
from Shanghai Noon, the movie with Owen Wilson and Jackie Chan. You're executed and die. The game continues.
Wow.
Oh.
Hmm.
Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot.
Akon.
Wait, what?
Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to attack?
It's got to be Barry, hasn't it? I've let him live one more day, but yeah, he's confirmed good.
Very good. Thank you.
Thanks.
How am I not dead?
I don't know, but you
I
learned
don't
that
know
Rick was the Baron.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Oh, Mara Joy, probably at Fringe. Because Garrett worked with us with Baby Wants Candy at Edinburgh Fringe. And so probably the same year that you and I did the show at the Sci-Fi Toy Store? Hello. Who'd you like to look at? Pick 2, please.
Who are you going to give me a yes on? Let's pick Barry and Allie.
Barry and Allie, you learn a yes.
me see.
Okay.
Cool.
Simulating butler time. This is Garrett's second game now. Correct. I'm asking Mikey who he wants to buttle for.
It's the correct
royal
husband came
husband.
home.
Good morning, town. Barry, the librarian, has died.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
That makes sense.
Too bookish to live.
You have
Oh,
6
and-
players alive. Go have some chats.
Oop.
Thank you for the
Okay.
pitch. I think that was Frostbite. They gave me the pitch. I like that.
Oh, everyone's gone.
Oh,
I'll just
I've
hang
tried to
on.
chat with 3 people, and none of them want to talk to me.
Nobody wants.
Rick is the Baron.
Yes, so we do have 2 outsiders, probably a drunk and
Got
Whatever.
it. So there's no Scarlet Woman. I'm probably the drunk because I was told there was Scarlet Woman.
you're not in the drunk ping though. And it's there's 2 minions.
Would it? What would be the other reason I would be told false info about who there? Is it that? Did Chris screw up and
No.
that's the fibbing?
There's 2 minions.
Oh, there's 2 minions. Whoops. Oh God. And that was on stream.
And a
Yes.
confirmed librarian.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. I
So
appreciate it.
I yeah, but yeah. So that other side is pretty.
Suspicious.
I'm not really trusting them. Yeah.
So just full transparency, everyone's being like super coy, so I've been giving like multiples the whole game, but I'm the mayor. I don't really see the need to be coy about it. I don't have
Okay.
any information. But
Yeah.
the other side, I mean, we have 2 potential. I haven't talked to Distant at all. He won't answer any of my calls.
He's claiming to be a saint.
Is he really? Okay.
Yeah.
Nominate Joe.
do you know what Ali is?
No, I'm gonna.
She would,
I
she
know.
wouldn't tell me.
Okay. Well, I'm
Right.
gonna try to keep pushing on the butler.
Good.
I've heard of someone else claiming Undertaker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Did you see?
I saw Garrett or Joe number 2 as drunk. I'm really suspicious on Joe number 2 now.
Yeah, me too. I think we should
Um,
execute Joe today.
I think so. I think we should have done it last night because Rick would have been a good person to keep alive.
Yeah, well, Rick claimed I'm talking to me, but day one he had such a weird chat with me, and then Rob claims to have been an investigator who saw Rick. So there's probably an evil dead between the 2 of them, so that's fine.
Oh yeah. I heard of a Chef 1, but the Chef 1 could also be drunk. He was one of my drunk pings. And I guess I just outed his character, but whatever.
I mean, you can just tell me I'm just the virgin.
Yeah, it was Garrett.
Garrett as Chef 1. I could believe Joe and Diston being an evil pair.
Yeah, especially because why would they kill you?
Oh, because I'm just good. There's
So
literally no.
confirmed good. I know, but like, unless they know who everyone else is, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you
I
think?
mean,
What do you think Mikey is?
I think Mikey's the butler.
He said outsider, but he didn't tell me which one.
Yeah, I think Mikey's the butler. I think I'm his master, so I'm gonna have my hand up if we nominate Joe, so Mikey can vote on it.
I see. Okay.
Very good characters, 2 drunk.
Yeah.
I still think you're.
Who you been voting with?
Barry.
Barry.
Yeah. No, first day I chose Meredith just because I picked
Right,
somebody
random.
across the circle randomly.
Yeah.
And then after that I chose Barry, and I've still chosen Barry, but he's dead.
Okay.
But I think if as long as his hand is up when I put my hand up and I'm counted, he can still drop his hand after my vote's been counted.
Oh, interesting. I don't know that rule. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, any of the outsiders I would be suspicious of, and then like
I believe Chris may have given me the wrong info.
Oh, well, I don't think you're drunk.
I don't think I'm drunk either, so I think I was the wrong info. Otherwise, it's very strange.
I feel like killing Meredith would be fine. My suspicion is on Joe number 2 right now.
Yeah, I always am suspicious of Joe. I feel like
Yeah.
he's also like slow to give out his info and deserves to be punished for that.
Yeah.
They say that, but like we've had multiple games now where Joe number 2 has just been like, day 1 I'm the Raven Keeper, or day 2 I'm the Fortune Teller.
Know that he is. Rob, as far as I'm aware, you can't be the spy. Because I think
Well, there is a vague world, but
there is a world, but I have a world. I think we might have a Baron and a Poisoner.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. Feel free to chat and nominate.
I think I was the Fibbin. I think I got the
Really?
Fibbin. Yeah, I think it wasn't like a crazy Fibbin.
But do you think that was first night though? I feel like Fibbin came in a little bit later.
What was your fib?
no,
Later.
I think Chris realized it a little later.
And then just added Fibbin in to cover for it.
Do we
Do
know
we
what your
wanna-
fib was?
I was told I'm just going to come out. I was the investigator. My pings were that Meredith and Rick were the Scarlet Woman, whereas
Oh.
I have now heard from some sources that Rick was not the Scarlet Woman, but it seems like Rick was a minion.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So in the world that I'm living in, I think that we potentially have a Baron and a Poisoner, and that's the only world I can see that really makes sense. Minion.
How can I see what the base is again? Can you guys help me?
PhD.
I thought you were like, how can I see what everyone's characters are?
I see.
Nominations are open, by the way.
Just ask Chris; he'll tell you.
Yeah.
Mikey nominates Joe number 2.
Yeah.
Tell us why.
I think Joe number 2.
This feels like a good kill for a few reasons. I'm not 100% sure. I've got a couple of question marks on my grim, but yeah, this feels like it's probably a world.
Okay, Joe.
So the information pushing on me is from a potential minion. Second, Garrett and I are in a drunk ping. And if I'm evil, that means Garrett is drunk, which means his chef one does not work. And Mikey and Distin are in an outsider double claim because they're both claiming outsiders. So if I am evil, Garrett's number is not a 1, which means that Distin can't be part of my team. But in my world, Distin is more likely the evil pair out of Mikey and Distin. And I would think that if Mikey was going to nominate somebody, you would probably nominate the person that is double claiming you as an outsider. Because we know we have a drunk because of the librarian. So there's only one face-up outsider.
I'm living in a world where Joseph was poisoned night 1.
Okay. 3 votes are required here.
That's why
I will
I
vote
can-
on this.
I can vote for. I'll vote for you, Rob. Don't
Please
use
vote
a
for
dead
me,
vote.
Meredith.
Yeah. Put your hand down. Oh my god.
Thank you.
4 votes is enough. Any other nominations?
I'm going to nominate Distin.
Tell us why.
All alive people voted for me, which means that either we've killed 2 evils already and I'm the last one, or there's just a bunch of evils alive and voted for me.
Wait, did Sean just vote for you?
I didn't vote for you, but that's
Yeah.
fair.
Mikey is the good one, and just I think Mikey's confused. I think
Why?
he's saying other
Why do you
information.
think that?
Hold on. Let's hear from Distin. This is
Alright.
Distin's nomination.
Look, I have to come out with it now. I am the saint. If you kill me, we will lose the game. I told the Virgin before they were even confirmed that I was the saint, just thinking they would probably get confirmed. I believe that we do have a drunk in the game, and I do think that Mikey is lying about being the butler. But that's my read right now. But we can end the game if you kill me, I guess.
You don't have to claim saint to me.
Yeah, you
Let's
can say
end the
to me
game.
either.
What I was
Oh, go ahead,
Yeah.
Distin.
I was claiming roles that I thought might attract the demon to kill me in the night because I did not want to be in this same situation. I was telling people that I was the fortune teller, the raven keeper, and I believe the empath. I can't see it now because my notes are covered by the clock.
I just want to. Sorry, in your defense, Sean, I just want to point out that Rick was like, "You never told me Saint either." Rick, everyone knows you're a minion, so why would you want
Well,
Sean dead?
I'm not a minion, and secondly, Distin told me that like before anything had happened. Like it was a first conversation, and he told me Ravenkeeper, which is not something that is going to draw the demon.
No, I threw it in there as the third that would be like, oh, I'm covering for being an information role. Maybe it's too heady of a play, but if you guys kill me, we will lose. I promise you that. If there is someone that can confirm me later in the game, like an empath nearby or something, that'd be great, but I am the saint.
Okay.
Didn't we
4
kill our
votes to
empath?
tie, 5 to execute.
No, I don't think so. There is a world where Joseph was poisoned and got the wrong outsider. There might not even
That's
be a
what I
drunken
think.
play.
That's what I think. I think that Joseph was poisoned. I think we've got a poisoner and a Baron.
Okay.
I
I'm
might
going to
be
count
wrong
from
about
10.
that, but
10.
that's-
Well, but if I was poisoned, and you think Rob got the wrong info with Scarlet Woman?
5.
Yeah, Rob was the fibbing.
In that
and
world, you're
Three.
saying
Rick's
that
actually a Baron or a
2.
poisoner.
I think we have
who
somebody
alive is on my
the
team then?
Joe, you were brought to the center of town. How would you like to die?
Oh, it's crystal ball over the head.
You an Acme Shimmick comes in, a bunch of crystal balls fall on your head. You're executed and die. Was Joe the last evil? The game continues.
Interesting.
I think there's Scarlet Woman.
Look how happy
The problem is, I think that Rick is evil, and then I'm evil, and then my other evil voted for me.
Hello.
Yellow.
Who would you like to attack?
Ali, please.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, $14 dead. Wait, that's it. Simulate a butler. We're gonna wake up on 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, we're waking up at 4, so Scarlet Woman power is done. Oh, thank you, Seattle guy. Appreciate it. I keep asking people if they figured out the resonance when they get to the end. I think it's very difficult to figure out. I'm just staring at my other night screen being like, is there nothing else to do? Chef, Scott, yep. And also no more opportunities for fibbing. That's fine.
And then Garrett gives good information because he knows it.
Good morning, town. Ali Bear 93 was killed. You have 4 players alive.
Yeah.
I was your
set a
Undertaker.
timer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you get any
anyone?
good info that besides
I
what we know
got
already?
Rob as the investigator, and I got Rick as the Baron, and I found it really sus that I died today, of all days, when we could
Rick
have
as the
clarified the
Baron.
drunk.
Yeah,
Rick
so
is
that
the
must be the
Baron?
fibbing. Rick is actually the Baron, and there's a poisoner. Probably
a
Joe was
social
the
wo-
poisoner.
Well, no, it could
Okay.
be Rick. Well, Rob was shown as
Well,
Scarlet
maybe not.
Woman.
Could be Meredith? Question mark.
I don't think you would give both minions and an investigator ping though, unless that's why Chris has put the fibbing in to make Rob think that he has been given both minions.
That would be wild. Chris.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be a fit-in because
If he
you,
gave
you
you-
No,
showed
make
two
Chris
minions and one
Yeah,
of
you
them.
can,
No.
you can still do that.
That's not what I meant to say. It made sense in my head.
That would be
Garrett Barry,
insane.
Meredith Diston.
But now
Like,
you realise
okay,
we're all
so-
really sus of you, Joe.
So can I ask a question to the town? Do we believe Diston or not?
I'm inclined to believe him.
LOL.
I mean, him and Meredith having a long chat is very sus. I'm confused what they would have so much to talk about.
Yeah.
I believe Garrett is good. He seems good.
Well, now
Sucks when you
Garrett's-
fall into this. Everybody thinks you're evil, so nothing that you say matters
Yeah,
anymore.
I think
Well-
I maybe made a mistake. I picked Meredith last night.
Oh,
We're
interesting.
final
And,
four, right?
Just because I picked her on the
According to
first
you, we
night,
can go to
so-
sleep.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
we can, yeah. I forgot we were on 4.
That's probably what we should do, right?
I should have picked Garrett. I think Garrett's good.
I think Garrett is good, yeah. I was really sus on Joe, but now that we know
Yeah.
Do you hear that gong if you're in the private chat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just
I'm
had such a
purposely
long
ignoring
sentence.
you.
They're just being rude. Don't worry.
I'll just say to Marjoy in the chat, I was thinking the same thing.
Oh.
What did she
Ooh.
say?
Well, people are
Yeah,
saying
what-
there are a lot of people saying how much they love the residents, and we got a $4.99 super chat from Seattle guy. He said, "I love noobs,
you.
and the residents was awesome." By the way,
That's
Yes.
Nice.
just you'll be spreading that out 11 ways then.
sure,
Nah.
sure. With the current American dollar rate, you'll be getting. Well, just look out for your bank transfer. I don't know if
Yeah,
there's,
yeah.
it hits the
Oh,
middle.
great,
or
my
not.
Yeah.
£10. Ooh.
Yeah. You are on 4 Alive. I'll just give you like 30 seconds to decide if you want to sleep or not, or if you want to nominate.
I mean, we should
I
sleep.
want to say something quickly.
Yeah.
though. So here's the
Wow.
world I have. Sorry. Sorry.
How do you do that?
That's for the fibbing.
I'm in the world where Joe was possibly the demon who just jumped to their Scarlet Women.
Yep, that's a world
And
with
that's where
Meredith.
the
With
chef
Meredith.
world is. And so the chef one's real. I think Joseph might be either the drunk himself or was poisoned.
Yep.
Poison
I
would
think
make
Distin, I'm not seeing the poison anymore. To be fair, Distin is the actual saint, and I'm sorry to say it, Meredith, you're the demon now.
well.
Yep.
I
I
can't,
think Rob was
Fascinating.
accidentally given both minions in his ping.
I'll
And that's
give
what
10
the
seconds.
fibbing
10.
That's not against the
But
rules.
that's not fibbing because that's
Sean,
not against the rule.
Sean, what do you want to say?
I think honestly, I think we're in a world where, and I'm gonna sound so stupid going back, but I think there's a world where Rob was the spy, and that Meredith is either the poisoner who was star passed to, or was the imp originally. I am inclined to believe that Mikey is not telling the truth. I think that we have two evil alive right now, and I think, God, I'm doing the same thing I did last game. I think there's a world where Mike, but I don't think the demon would bluff as the butler. I think that what I've heard from Meredith is a better demon bluff. So I want to nominate Meredith just to see what people think.
Oh,
I think a great demon bluff is the saint.
Distant. Anything else to add?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, Meredith.
I mean, I think we obviously shouldn't vote on this. These are potential worlds. They're not the only worlds, and we have 4 people, so we should go to sleep and see what tomorrow shakes out. Don't kill me.
Okay.
That's fair.
Uh,
I just
two-
want to know what people's thought are.
2 votes
Yeah,
are required. I will say that was an old school Stephen Medway nomination, making the whole case and the nomination coming at the end. Classic. 2
I'm
votes.
old school.
Yeah, 2 votes are required.
I will say that a spy would. There has to be a Baron, Distin, right? If you see a saint token, there has to be a Baron.
There is.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So there
Oh,
couldn't be a poisoner.
here.
and a spy.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
1 vote was not enough.
Right,
I'm going to count
right,
from
right.
10. 10.
No, you're totally.
Whoa. What?
There can't be
That
a
was a
poisoner
musical
and a
dead
scarlet
voting
woman.
me?
There has to be a baron.
What the?
As outed evil right there.
There
He was
can
hoping
be.
that another person would nominate, so that we have
Yeah,
to.
maybe.
That sucks.
Wait, what?
Everybody go to sleep. There is no execution.
Thanks.
Joe, who was out at evil?
Rick.
Hello.
Oh boy.
Interesting last
Garrett.
day.
Yeah, this is very interesting. It's going to be Garrett, obviously, because the 3 of us are the only real candidates.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you. Simulator. Wait, we let a butler go to final 3? Wow, Gail. That's crazy. My very first game as Imp, I ran a butler bluff all the way to the end. Yeah, the dead vote was interesting. Chaotic.
Wait till that last month you'll be wanting to die.
Good morning, town. Garrett died in the night. This is your final 3. Meredith, Mikey B, and Distant.
Wow.
Of course.
This is not surprising.
Yeah, I think you got to nominate Sean, right? I mean, either you lose or you don't. But
Well,
So,
you'll lose.
so hang on before we do any of that. Meredith,
Yeah.
what are you claiming to be? Because I haven't actually.
I'm the
heard.
mayor,
You're the mayor.
and
Oh,
I'm down for a mayor win, but there's so much suspicion on me that seems unlikely.
Mayor and Saint are both good demon bluff.
Meredith.
But who came to the Virgin
Uh,
first in the night in the game?
Me.
What?
No,
I
I'm just saying, like, if you're the mayor and you want to go, like, talk to the one confirmed good in the game, tell him you're the mayor early on.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to say
I
that
told Joseph I was the mayor earlier.
Garrett was the librarian. Sorry, keep going.
I didn't speak to Barry later. I talked to him super early in the game, and
That's
I
fair.
told the first 4 person to vote for him because I knew he was looking for people.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
you and Sean talked for a long time when all the shit was going down. Everybody else was talking openly, and you two went off and talked privately. At this point, I have to believe Sean is the demon, and you guys discussed how to play this out.
well,
and
no,
the
Sean-
goal is to get you nominated so that Sean doesn't get nominated. That's what I'm feeling.
Sean and I had not talked, and so we wanted to talk, and that's all that was.
And what did you talk about?
Well, I basically asked what their role was. They told me they were the mayor, and then I proceeded to say, I don't know if I believe that.
No. You said, "Who do you trust?" And I said, "Not you."
Okay.
I feel like 2 evils having a debate. So
Joe.
Yeah.
He's got his hand up.
Yeah, Joe. Joe, what's your fortune teller info?
Oh yeah.
Night 1, Garrett and Rob is a no. Night 2, Allie and Joseph is a yes, and then night 3, Allie and Barry is a yes.
yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Oh,
Well,
so
Ali, you
Ali
could be
could
the
have
red
been the
herring.
demon and Star
I
Power?
could be the red
Ali could
herring,
also
yeah.
have star passed.
Or Ali could have started.
Or it's just more likely that I'm the drunk out of the
Right.
2 of us between Garrett
that's
and me.
true.
Yeah.
Look,
Wait, so-
Meredith may be the Scarlet Woman, and that would be wild. That would be where the fibbing comes into play. It would be really funny if Meredith wins because of that. So that's why I'll be voting for Sean.
Mm.
So
Oh, Rob.
Well,
Oh,
if we
Rob
believe Meredith,
Stern.
we could just go to sleep and do a
Well,
mayor win, which would be
I-
so fun.
I'm so,
Mikey?
I
Mikey.
can't tell if you're good or a spy. If you're good or a spy, who's saying Mikey?
That would be me. If Meredith is the mayor, she's not going to nominate. If she's evil with just distant, she's not going to nominate.
Not going to nominate.
So it's either you nominate or we go for a mayor win, or distant
who do I
panics and
Well, who
nominate.
do I nominate? Who do we think is the demon out of these 2?
I
well,
think it's
the
Meredith
Saint is a
personally.
great. I mean, they're both good demon bluffs, I guess.
Yeah.
I can walk you guys through my strategy in this game. I came out trying to say I was the empath, the fortune teller, the raven keeper, hoping that the demon would bite and kill me in the night. As soon as I heard there was a virgin, I told them I was the saint. And then I slowly started to tell people I trusted in the game. As soon as I heard this hard claim of Butler, I went to Mikey and asked who he thought was lying between the 3 of us. And then we heard this, the librarian could have been poisoned, which might be true. I think if Mikey B is the demon, I don't know if they would pick Butler as their bluff.
Yeah, you know what? I'm coming around to believing that Mikey's the demon now.
Oh, you think Mikey's the demon?
I'm
Okay.
coming around to a world where that's the case.
Based on where I would be evil and trying to protect him now?
No, based on Mikey having been star passed to by Ali.
Oh, it's possible. Yeah, star pass to the Butler. It's
Mm.
possible.
Then we should go for the
That
mayor
means
win,
that
no?
one is real, and that means I got correct information, which is possible in the world.
Second
I
call
feel
for
I got
nominations.
2 yeses on Allie, which
I
would mean that
think we
I got
But wait,
Come
wait, wait.
on.
Did Ali's Undertaker information? How did any of that play out to the people who Ali was confirming?
I only
don't-
really confirmed Rob, to be fair.
Yeah, that's
But-
true.
As soon as Barry was virgin confirmed, I went straight to Barry and told him what I got.
That's not strictly true.
As soon as I could get a friggin' hold of you, yes, it was.
Yeah.
Barry, do you think I should nominate Meredith or go for a mayor win? What do you think?
You do
Also,
what's
I
in your
told
heart,
Joseph.
Diston.
Oh, God.
When Chris outed him as the librarian.
We can't go for a mayor when it's never.
No, I don't think Meredith is the mayor.
I
I'm
love the idea of a mayor win, though. If she is, how fun
Either-
was
Thank you, Joseph.
either Distin and in my world, either Distin and Meredith are both evil, or Meredith is evil and Joseph was poisoned.
I just want to remind everybody, if Meredith is evil, that means that Chris told me both minions
Yeah.
in my investigator
Well,
purpose.
Needs nothing
Which
to
he
say that
can
can't.
do. He can do. Like that's
Totally.
And if
it's not the
I
end of
was
the world, but-
poisoned, then there was no Scarlet Woman. Oh, well, okay. You're right.
I want to nominate Meredith. Oh, God.
Okay. Distin nominates Meredith. Tell
I
us why.
think we've talked about it. I think we've talked about it enough. I am the Saint. I think it's a 50-50 shot right now. We're either in a world where Mikey was star passed to, or Meredith is actually the demon. I'm betting. I don't know. I'm gonna vote for this, but I'm not 1,000% sure.
Meredith.
I'm the mayor. I agree that it's 50-50, and that's why I want to go for my mayor win. But there's been cases made against me, and so I feel a little bit helpless. But I'm going to sit here on my hands, so do what you gotta do to Meredith.
Okay.
I want a mayor
Don't
win.
kill me.
2 votes are required.
Barry, you're my master again, by the way. So
Oh God.
1 is not enough.
Uh,
No one is about to die. Any other nominations?
Mikey nominates Distin.
Okay, tell us why.
We've tried Meredith, didn't go through. I'm not going to nominate myself, so Distin's my only other option. We either kill the imp or we kill the saint.
Okay. Distin.
That could be
Oh,
fun.
the second I got this token, I knew it would come down to this. The ultimate demon bluff. How do you play this when you're actually the saint? I mean, look, I don't know. We could have already lost, but I don't think I'm not not the demon. So go ahead and
You
vote
nearly
for
said
me if
not
you
the
want to
saint.
lose.
Okay.
I did almost say that, but
You nearly
you know.
said not the saint.
2 votes are required.
Alan did tell me that he was the saint in one of them.
So if so if you're voting for this, you believe Chris told me.
Oh God. Oh
Oh, I
God.
don't
is
like
enough.
that.
Oh God.
Distin
So
is about
Meredith,
to die.
Meredith, why don't you nominate a dead body?
Because
And then
Meredith's the
we'll try-
mayor. Meredith wants a mayor
What?
win.
Yeah,
Mayor
she can
win.
tie it. She get a mayor win.
You could tie it with a dead body.
That's what I'm saying. If a dead body,
Oh, I
can't
got you,
nominate a
got
dead
you.
body.
Oh God.
Meredith, would you like to nominate?
Wait, what am I doing?
If you
I'm
nominated a
nominating
dead body,
Meredith, nominate Mikey. I think he's going
Yeah,
to
we
keep.
can tie it and get a mayor win if you're actually the mayor.
You
Oh
could nominate
God.
a dead body.
If you don't think it's Distin, then it has to be Mikey.
Yeah.
Do we think it's distant?
Don't
I
know.
think it is. I don't think you should nominate, personally.
Oh God. I think you should nominate if you're the mayor, but I think you're the imp.
Yeah. This
Well,
is
if
the
Oh,
Meredith,
God.
Meredith, did Chris tell me both evils?
I'm going to count from 10. 10.
Oh
I think he did.
God.
I think he did too. Because Meredith is definitely not nominating.
No, she's
5.
Yeah.
Oh,
4.
damn it.
He already
3.
won.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Distin.
Ah, shit. Oh,
Distin,
crap.
how would you like to die?
That's a poker face you have.
I want to be buried in my saintly grave.
Oh.
Aw.
You are.
Oh,
You put
very
on holy
sweet.
garbs and sprinkled with holy water. You are
Oh
executed.
my God. The chaos I've brought
dies.
into this
Wow.
stream today.
The
I've
game
lost both games.
is over. The saint has been executed.
Well,
Distin
Sean,
was your
I do
saint.
want to point out
Um,
Chris told me 2 minions.
He's allowed to do that.
Rob
I
Stern is
guess
the
so.
investigator who saw 2 minions. I don't see why that's such a big deal. Baron and Meredith. That was not the Fibbin. Let's see. Allie was your Undertaker who got sober information. Barry was your virgin who Rob Stern died to. I publicly confirmed Joseph the Librarian, which is why I put the Fibbin into the game to compensate. The Fibbin is a mite. The Fibbin was never used in this game. Joe number 2 got correct information because Allie was the red herring. Mikey B, the imp, was never checked. And
was the
Garrett, the chef,
drunk.
was the drunk.
Yeah.
Like all good chefs.
I wanted to
had
put
to,
a little by like publicly confirming a good player. I wanted to just balance a little bit. I actually didn't do anything.
Yeah, I think
So
Fair.
You just wanted
Oh,
to put
God.
doubt in our heads.
just
I
wanted
had
to
to
do
use
that.
my my ghost vote on Merrick to put suspicion on Distin, and then to also not have it at the end so that it couldn't be like used against me. Oh, you didn't vote on this.
Yeah.
I had that very thought, but I didn't say
Smart.
it out loud. Oh God.
That was
I
a game
lost
of Trouble Brewing, everybody.
Oh god.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to push the world
But
that
that-
Joseph was poisoned because I couldn't push a world where Joseph is evil because Chris had said he was the librarian.
Poor Joe too.
Oh, sorry, Joe number 2.
I thought.
Barry,
thought it-
hey, Barry's the one who told me to nominate you. Like, I wasn't going to, but Barry was like, "You should nominate Joe." I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
Oh, my logic of the imp bluffing as the butler. I'm like, I need to remember there's a Scarlet Woman in the game.
Right.
Yeah.
That was why he did it. It was because I was like,
Ugh.
ooh, dangerous. But last time the Scarlet Woman bluffed as the butler, and that was not good.
Yeah.
That was a real mistake.
I was surprised y'all just took a butler into the final 3. That was interesting.
Yeah,
me
I
too.
was too.
Why not?
Me
That was
too.
gonna happen. and I'm
Only
glad it
because
did.
they might be restricted if they pick the wrong master.
Well, they pick Barry, right?
But he can only
Yeah,
vote
exactly.
one.
For
I mean,
Virgin.
That's what.
yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
And they're
like,
only gonna
that's
get one vote.
exactly what I was
That's
gonna do
true.
in Final 3 was pick Barry because he's confirmed good.
It was a good time.
Garrett, that was your first 2 games of Blood on the Clock Tower.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. It was, yeah, it was overwhelming.
You did great.
Yeah, you did great, man.
Right, and now
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
just
that's
fine.
very nice of you to say. It's very nice of you to say. I totally bought into. Man, Meredith, when I one-on-one you and was like, "I know you're good. I know
Sorry,
you're a
Garrett.
good person because I'm the chef." And yeah.
We were hoping for a
Yeah.
fiery investigator chat between Rob Stern and Meredith, and they were just so peaceful and agreeing with each other.
Yeah. We're usually both good and yelling at each other, but this was like, oh.
Right. Yeah, maybe the tell should be when you're agreeing too much.
Yeah.
One of you is evil. One of you is evil.
All right, everybody, that's going to do it for today. I will be at Final 3Con in DC starting Thursday to Monday. If you're there, please say hi. Anybody else going? Joe, are you going to that?
No, Randall will be going though.
Okay, Randall will be there. Also, October 24th through 26th, Joe at the bottom of the Grim will be helping to run Vegas Clock Tower Con at the Westgate Hotel, I believe. And badges are for sale, correct?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Vegas clocktowercon.com.
And I will be there running some games. I'll probably be running my 3-body problem homebrew, which I have to tidy up because tomorrow I have to spend the day working on it because I'm supposed to run it on Sunday in DC. So I'll see y'all later. Thanks, chat. Thanks, players. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks for having me, everyone.
Yeah,
Thank you for
so
having
fun.
me.